Hello, 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 hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Shadowcat, is that you? Hi, welcome in. How's everyone doing? What are we all up to? Why does she look so mad? Why do her eyebrows do that? My goodness. Stop looking so mad, lady. Miss Print, you're gonna be a sock too. Yes, I am. I am going to be a sock. This is gonna be good. Welcome back. How you doing, Shadowcat? How are you doing, Miss Print? How you doing, my friend? Also, Purple Gun. Let's see. Gonna undeafen my side here in just a minute, and then probably switch the screen so we can go and customize a sock. Glad to hear you're all right. Well, let's see if we can turn that all right into I'm doing great, and if not, then we tried. So yeah, we're gonna undeafen real quick. Possibly. Okay, yeah, we are.
Hi, Serene scared me last night.
I can go with by drinking the entire day, knowing that my stream is going to make sure that I am hydrated.
Who did I scare and why?
Here in a little bit, a bunch of us are all going to be accusing each other of different things.
Oh yeah, it's going to be fun.
Criminal, we're doing good. How are you? And hello, Paulette, Sunny, welcome in. How are you, Lord Thunder? Guys, this is gonna be exciting. Fern, have any of us played it yet?
Nope.
Nope.
Solid. This is a first chance. This first experience. We have no idea how it's gonna go. There
It's a first for all of us.
Right.
Yep. It's gonna be so fun.
We will. Are we gonna be sharing chat, or are we gonna keep things separated?
Fern, why did Wyatt say I'm muted?
Because nobody's talking because I didn't change it.
Freaking Princess Peach dress.
Is that why?
Keep them separated.
Is that why nobody's?
Hi, Shadow.
Probably.
What we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing
Now
Guilty as Sock. We're going to make accusations against each other.
We sure are.
Was it?
It's gonna be a fun day.
Now, let's see here. Was it? We all share a tidbit, but then you have to kind of guess to see who it is, but then you have to deny it if it's yours. You gotta try to fool as many people as possible into thinking that like whatever was accused that happened with you did not actually happen. I think that's how this goes, right?
Apparently, it's a lot like Cards Against. It's a lot like Cards Against Humanity. Julio, your name is written across my forehead. What more do you want from me?
Your arm is. Your name's on my forearm.
You know, he didn't think it was on the he didn't think it was on your avatar. He thought you were gonna do it IRL. Then he could find you. Hydrating.
What? Wyatt, you could use so many different emotes, and you chose that one. Well, Chris, if you want your name written on our bodies, you have to go over to Twitch and become a tier 3 sub, and for 1 month, your name will go on our body.
Apparoonies.
Give us your money. And then you can be on my body.
Oh.
Till then, no.
There's a froggy hat.
I think it looks funny.
Cookie though. Look at me with the cookie.
With the cookie.
With the cookie?
With
She's
the
cookie for
Guys,
cookie.
those aren't my emotes.
Hydrating.
No. What the heck is that emote?
Is that your thighs? Is that just thunder thighs? Welcome back, Dominic.
Oh my god.
Thunder thighs.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, Fern, I'm sending this to you. Look at what I'm sending you. Whose emotes are those?
Hold on.
Who are you following? What are you doing?
Hey, my kiddos about to video Nana.
Hi,
Fish,
Jacob.
did you?
Sounds good, Chief.
I
Did you
gotta
look at our
see
TikTok?
this.
It
Hold
looks
on.
so
Thank you
good.
for swinging by
It
for a
looks
bit.
so good.
What
you
is
later.
with those emotes?
Hello, Umbreon. The TikTok looks great.
An Umbreon appears. Can I catch you?
Wyatt, you need help.
my
Thanks
God.
for the follow, Umbreon.
Hi, Jade.
Yeah, totally from Luna. Yep. Luna's got all her stuff there. Now, here's a
Those
question.
are some emotes.
It's gonna be guilty as socks. We're gonna be arguing with our friends.
Wyatt, I did look at the name of the emote. That's why I'm judging you.
Are you gonna start any shared chat or anything, Fern?
I'm not gonna be. I'll be 100% honest. I'm pushing this boy to the limit right now, so I don't think that's a good idea.
Fern's like, perhaps not this time.
All's good.
Thank you for the Blake for beans. Thank you.
You guys, it looks like you guys can just look up the courtroom, and I'm just gonna drop the code in the chat, in like in the voice chat. Just
Okay.
Okay.
Umbreon is only able to be caught in a Master Ball. I don't have one.
Ish, I
Is there
can't.
chat on this voice channel?
Here, let me try.
No, there's not. There's not.
There should.
I'll just
No,
message it to you guys, because I think once we get.
Oh,
into
yes,
it,
there
we'll have to
is.
do it again.
There is a message thing, but it's saying failed to load. At least for me.
I can't see the code. Fern.
No, I'm giving it, sending you guys individually, because.
Okay.
Oh, I knew that. For sure. Hello, Maya.
Okay, we're gonna.
I would be honored if I could catch
There you go.
Umbreon.
I'm gonna stop showing
Okay.
that just a
Do
second.
this and do this. And do that.
So once we're all in, it's a random assortment.
What's the name of your court called?
I sent you a code. You just said you
I
could.
know,
you
I
should
put it
really-
in and
Join lobby with ID, but it's not one to take me into a lobby without ID. I don't know.
Weird.
Very
Maybe we should-
weird.
Thank you for the quack, Evie. I'm gonna hit shift.
Yes. All right, Umbreon. I'm gonna throw the Master Ball at you. Can I have the Umbreon? Did I catch it? Did I make it? I will give you a cookie if I.
I sent you an invite-ish.
Okay. Let's see if it works. All right, Blue Wolf Boy. Well, everyone needs their breaks sometimes. That's understandable. Is it working? Is it working? I caught the Umbreon. Let's go.
Congrats.
Let's go.
Dang it. It's not taking me in.
There you go. Direct invite worked for me.
Me too.
I sent you an invite, lady screen.
Thank you, Fern.
Hi, Evie, and thank you for the quack.
Dad, invite.
I can hear somebody echoing. Who's echoing?
Yeah, I'm muting everybody in game, so we can stay on Discord.
Oh, but you have to. So there's this thing you can do where you can make other people shut up in the game. So we need to use the in-game chat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna mute everybody on Discord. Got it.
Yes, please.
Sounds like a plan.
Make sure you guys are hiding the code because people can still join. I'm gonna go to game now, and we'll start talking in there.
Okay.
There is another Eevee.
All right, there we go.
She's
And
over on the other
show
end.
this again. There we go.
So I'm
So
gonna do-
obviously, oh, my microphone. Obviously, I'm the judge. Clearly,
and then
I earned it.
there you go.
All right.
Is this catching?
Oh, you mean we gotta drag ourselves to what?
Or we could play with it random. I think you can choose.
Maybe random would be best. Just to be fair.
Oh my.
Evie. Umbreon said hi. Hello, user name? Name? Yeah, username. Hi.
How do I join? Where am I?
I don't know. Do I want a specific role or do I?
Oh, random. So, right.
I clicked judge. I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right. Can we all off of it?
Click off of it? Like unready?
Oh, okay. So the way you can only do random per person. You can't. I can't force everybody to do random.
Oh, okay. So everybody
Hello,
push
J-Man.
random once just to be fair.
Okay.
Alright,
All
I'm
right, well-
pushing it.
Ish's defense. Who's the judge?
Apparently.
Oh, Dracor's the
Alright.
judge.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at all
How
the roles.
Okay, how about we do this? Alright, Lady Screen, you're the first judge. But
Okay.
Playing a game called Guilty as Thought.
Dracor, you go as, you can either be bailiff or witness.
I'm going to be found guilty. Hi,
Rachel,
Archie.
you can be-
Welcome in. Hi, Juju.
It looks like at a bare minimum, we need a prosecutor, judge, or defense.
Yeah, so Dracor, you can be either the witness or the bailiff, and then we'll do it like this. We'll go clockwise. So go. That means that Julio will be the next judge. Lady Screen
And I'll
will be
go
the
to be the
defendant.
bailiff.
A bailiff, and kind of go in a circle, so it makes it
Alrighty.
more interesting.
Of course we did, Archie. Also, Dominic,
Thanks
what's
for the
up?
alert,
I don't think
Michael.
Fern saw you say guess what. What's up? Chicken butt.
No, watch it get that.
Dracor, go.
Oh, and
like I
Wyatt said they're not
Go
leaving
bailiff
us.
or
Aw.
witness.
Brown
that's-
chicken,
that
brown
you-
cow.
you
What?
may
J-Man,
choose.
please don't go on TikTok. Please. Oh, thank you for the boot, Dominic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oof.
Dracor.
Do 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 do
At
do.
least we got
Yeah,
decent
but-
elevator music.
But I don't think Ish
Solid.
can be found guilty, right? She's defending the person that's guilty.
Yeah. So
Well, she can
So,
defend,
yeah.
but I could still
I'm gonna
say
get
that
fired.
whoever she's defending is guilty.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dracor, can you
But-
hear me?
Unless she's
Hello,
chosen
Evie.
as the person who's being judged on, she cannot be found guilty.
Hello, Foxboy Nick.
She's guilty.
I didn't realize that after I'd muted everybody, it default puts everybody's volume at like 1 if you re-enable it. So I wasn't hearing anyone.
So Dracor, you can either go bailiff or witness, and then we're gonna go in a clockwise rotation. So you'll be the journalist or the witness next, and then Julio will be the judge, and then obviously and it'll go around and around.
Is Criminal on? Criminal was on TikTok. I don't know if they're still over there though.
Well, I don't think does the bailiff do anything much.
He can mute people so that let's say Ish is making a really good conversation. You could be like nope and bonk her, and then her statement ends.
Mm-hmm.
Fern can be going objection to everything, so bonk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
He's
that's
gonna go
entirely
bonk,
valid.
bonk, bonk, bonk. All right.
Oh, I have to ready, right? Yep.
Yeah. All right. We can
Yes.
give it a try. We'll see how it goes.
Alright. Take us to court.
Fern, ready up.
I did. Oh no, I didn't.
All right. Let's go.
I'm making an announcement saying we're starting.
Okay. Hello, Yeet.
Let's go!
We're
Who
just
else
like
is still
waiting for
echoing?
Fern. I don't know. I keep hearing myself.
Who is it?
I don't know. It must be me that's echoing, but like.
Or is it me?
It might be.
Hello. Okay, now
Blah blah
nobody.
blah blah blah. No, it's me. I'm the echo. Why am I
Hi,
echoing?
Jake!
Is your
Because
volume
you're
coming
still
up?
on Discord.
I
Oh,
can't
Oh,
mute
yeah.
myself.
You have to mute yourself on Discord. God.
Fern, I can't.
Why?
I can't access Discord.
Then move your phone away from it. Just so.
Fern, normally you just deafen me. Okay, can you
I-
hide my face for a second then? Please?
Well, what?
Normally
I
when
am-
we play
I-
games.
I am deafened. It's literally that means your whatever's volume.
No,
coming
she's
from you,
asking you
like,
to
oh,
deafen her.
So
I-
that
she is
nobody can
deafened.
hear me.
Hmm.
She is deafened. I'm telling. It's
Hmm.
like volume coming from your computer or your headphones or where you're listening to. That's what's causing the noise. Welcome back, Hazel Basil. Try
Hydrating!
talking ish.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Indeed.
Is this
I
better?
shall hydrate.
Yes.
Yes. Now we can hear you.
Yeah, no
perfect.
feedback. Woo!
I didn't have sound on anything.
Well, Jake, we are playing Guilty as
Then
Suck.
I'm guessing. I'm not sure. All right, everybody ready? All right.
Yes. Let's do this.
Board is in session. Hello, I'm
Th-
Foxy.
This is our first time playing this, so it's a
Fern,
big
you're
learning
crackly.
experience for all of us.
How do I look?
Oh, okay.
Do I
waiting
look
for the
I
beautiful?
didn't change my
prosecutor and their
outfit.
charges.
It's all ruined. It's all ruined.
I didn't know we could change our outfit.
Oh, hey dog, what's up?
Is there a way for you to
So those are
change
your weapons.
it?
So
No.
they have different abilities, Dracor.
I see that.
Right. So, Lady Serene.
Yes.
You're judging. So the prosecutor is Julio. So you get to make you have to get Julio's move right now.
Julio? We can't hear you.
So yeah.
Or at the very least, I can't hear him. Stun the player you target? What?
You there, Julio? You went radio silent for me. Hi, J-Man. And Evie.
Waiting for the
Hi.
prosecution and their charges.
Hey, don't throw paper at me. Ish.
I'm doing it
Why does
first.
it feel like we're in school?
Ish.
I threw paper before you did, just before anybody else did, just you know. Also, why is
How do
there
I
a
do-
little dog?
He's mine. You leave him alone.
What's with the dog?
Stop me.
Okay,
Okay, here.
Diagnosing
Dogwood is accused of diagnosed the patient
Diagnose the
incorrectly.
patient incorrectly.
Really? Dogwater, get out of here. No, I refuse to support this man. Clearly,
So
look
you're-
at his face. He did this crime. Okay.
Ish, you have to
Why
do
you
your
defend
job.
I can't.
Alright.
You have to make it my turn.
I think the defendant is also in agreement with me. So
What? No. Hey, God.
Sounds like the case is closed. All right, Lady Serene.
Mm.
Ish lost.
Uh,
Her client's guilty.
Ish, defend. What do you have to say for yourself, for the defendant, or the
Let's see.
Sir Darkwater? Why? She was talking.
Dracor? That wasn't nice.
Oh,
That wasn't
I
nice.
guess I'm drawing now.
That
Accident.
wasn't nice. No, what are
Alright.
you writing down? Stop writing.
so I'll plead.
You're not writing stuff down.
So I'm gonna start with my initial statement. My initial statement is he diagnosed the patient incorrectly and the patient died. So we think he should life without parole.
Life
Oh
with-
my god.
Wow, but okay, what?
Stand up and survive. I mean, die. I mean, my client would never do that.
What did he say the patient had? Like, what
Did he say the
diagnoses?
patient
Good
had?
question.
Like
Good
the
question.
diagnoses. What diagnosis did he give him? And what did they
He
really
just
have?
said- He just said it was pneumonia, but the real thing was he had a hole in his lung.
Oh, breaking news!
Breaking news. Dave.
Gave shot in the butt.
Okay.
Did they consent to getting a shot in the butt?
I don't know.
Look at his face. I don't think they did.
Client's guilty-ish. Are you going to defend this newfound evidence?
I
Ish.
think they've done nothing. Okay, hold on. Let me look at me. Let me look at my proof. Let me look at my evidence.
Okay. Oh, am I Sad Clown?
Hey, Foxy. Thank you for that.
Oh wait, no,
brother.
Sad Clown's the one he diagnosed.
Okay,
So he
wait, this-
diagnosed Sad Clown. Misdiagnosed.
Okay.
I'm looking for something that will support me.
Look at how sad he is, and
Everything
then he
just makes me guilty.
Oh my
Misdiagnosed.
goodness.
misdiagnosed him.
I think we should call a witness to the stand.
That clown's got to be the
We don't have any
witness.
witnesses
Dog water
this
is
game.
the one-
Man.
Wait.
Oh,
Yeah, Sad
Broken
Clown.
contract.
So
Oh,
he
that's
broke
the
his
wrong-
contract?
So
So
he
that
broke his
was-
contract. He's
that
not
was
even
the
supposed to
wrong-
be a doctor, and he's
Oh.
misdiagnosing patients. Oh, wow, that's another lawsuit right there.
Wow.
Nope.
Ah! Why was she turned into a chicken? Who did that?
Turned off.
Dracor.
All right, Julio, rip into her. Rip into her client.
Yeah, I mean, can I use this one? No, is it my turn? Oh, Lady Serene, you have to give me. Okay, so, that's crazy.
Dracor. Let them speak.
Did you guys get my? Did you guys get my overused an eraser?
yes.
Yeah.
So
We sure did. Oh my god.
he made a whole bunch of mistakes on his. He diagnosed him with like a whole bunch of different things.
I
And
disagree.
Man, he's
No,
sounding
he
so
didn't.
professional.
he did.
Order in the court.
So he had heart palpitations. He was having trouble breathing, and he just said it was pneumonia when there was a hole in his lung. I mean,
My client says that
misdiagnosed
that's
him.
malarkey.
And what proof do you have that it's malarkey? I mean,
Well,
you
my-
saw the breaking news. He put a shot in his butt.
My
I mean,
client
why did he do
says
that?
my client says that the shot in the butt was to help balance out the awkwardness of having a hole in his lung, and the reason that the paper.
But he didn't even know he had a hole in his lung.
Last human, welcome
That's
in.
the misdiagnosis. He said it was
Okay, but-
pneumonia.
But your reasoning for the eraser is flawed because he was erasing.
Oh,
the
breaking news.
breaking news. No.
He was erasing his evidence.
The illness listed.
AIDS, flu, STDs.
Yeah, see,
None of that is what happened. None of that is what happened.
if you look at that,
Those are the listed
No.
issues.
that's,
No.
does that say a hole in his lung? It does not. And he used an eraser to erase everything else. He was trying to hide his evidence. He was trying to hide the evidence that he misdiagnosed a patient before he got caught.
Okay.
No.
Ish, I'm giving you the sand. What do you have to say for your client?
I have to say that these cards freaking suck. That's what I'm gonna start with. That's what I'm gonna start with, okay?
Fair.
These cards suck. Even I'm starting to think my client's guilty, but of course he's not.
Wow, you admit that to the
And-
judge?
And the reason I know that he is not guilty is because this right here, this is what another doctor tried to do to fix the hole
I have
in his
another
heart.
piece
Oh,
of
I can't
evidence
click
as
it.
well.
Oh, I can't
A
click
hole
it.
in his heart?
In his lung. Crap. I can't even click it. Ladies,
So
I can't
you don't
use the
even know what
evidence.
you don't even know what the person did.
Oh, sorry, wrong button.
And I know they did nothing.
Dried
They
up
did
glue
nothing wrong.
stick.
They were fixing another doctor's mistakes.
Sticks to nothing except your fingers.
Yeah.
Mm.
The other doctor tried to use that glue stick, and my client said, "Breaking news."
Lawyer says client is guilty.
Bye, Hazel Basil. High five.
I did see that at
Order.
case.
Order.
Wait, what?
Judge Serene,
Oh.
I have a piece of evidence that I would like to show.
All right, the floor is yours. What evidence do you have to
So-
share?
So after he was indicted and he got
Sedated.
bail, this is what he did outside
Secret meeting.
before he came, to the
You had a
court.
secret meeting?
Secret
Ideal for
meeting
shady business.
Business.
to
or-
try to hide his facts. That is the misuse of the eraser, right there. Trying to hide his tracks on his misdiagnosis. Judge Serene,
Damn!
the defendant is throwing
so
stuff at me.
professional. Wait, you're not objecting to
I will have order in my court. There will be no paper throwing.
I do object.
Y-
Okay.
Use the
Here's my
emote. Use the
objection.
emote.
He was meeting. Oh, the email.
Yeah, press E, or you can press 0. You know, this.
What?
You have emotes. Yeah, like that, like that.
Objection. Okay.
There you go.
I didn't know there were any emotes. Okay.
You're good.
So my objection, he was meeting in that shady meeting, was in fact not for drug dealing or awkward kisses.
Mm-hmm.
This was
didn't say
because
drug
he
dealing.
wanted this procedure to be conducted pro bono. He wanted to make it so our client would not have to pay for the problems done by the previous doctor. We wanted to fix it. We wanted to make everything better. That's my. What's this do?
Yeah, but your doctor's the one indicted in misdiagnosing him because his name is on the piece of paper that diagnosed the client. So I don't know why you're saying he's fixing another doctor's issue when he's the one that misdiagnosed him and put a shot in his butt. Do you know what shot he gave him?
I will allow you to explain.
I was
Yeah.
gonna ding it anyways. I was like, nah.
I don't got an excuse this time.
I don't got
So-
nothing this time.
I will tell you, Sad Clown is a professional NBA player.
Mm.
So, and the doctor was one that tried to be NBA player as well, but never made it. And no.
Sports medal
My
won by.
my client won one of those, and he never got the chance. So he saw his opportunity to take his anger out on somebody who had better luck than he did, and who was
An
at the height
innocent.
of his career.
An innocent person.
And yeah, an innocent person had nothing to do with him at all. Didn't even
would
know
not
he
know.
was
Oh.
a former
Lawyer
trial.
Ish, I
Judge Serene,
Thank
I
you,
think
Luca
this
West.
case is easy. I think he's guilty. Life without parole seems like a good verdict to me.
All right. Well, let's
He
see.
diagnosed his clients with AIDS, flu, and STDs.
Yep, when it was a hole in his lung. So
Ish, would you like to defend your client?
I'm gonna be 100% real with you. No. Because I think
All right. Well, with all the evidence that we have accumulated, I say the defendant is guilty.
yes.
Not guilty!
Guilty!
He's not guilty! God damn it! I pressed the wrong button!
No.
I meant to click the other button! God damn it!
Dog Walker gets away with it, and now he's gonna go.
Julio's out. Ish is bailiff, and Raycourt is either journalist or witness. Journalist is fun because you do breaking news.
Mm-hmm.
But witness,
I wonder
you
what
can
a
be
witness
called
will
up to
be
the
like.
stand and be for both
That's true.
sides.
That's true.
That's true.
So Draycourt can play good comeback. Where's
Yeah.
Ish?
Did you?
I think she went back to the menu.
Ah, dang it.
Thank you for the late birthday wishes, Wi-Fi.
Well, Shadow, we're kind of figuring it out, but it seems like you kind of get a case. You have a prosecutor and the defense. You're supposed to argue your points. The judge makes a point, but then there's a lot more jobs involved to. I don't know. Try to get this
Ish,
going.
you're echoing again.
But
See,
I won,
that I
and
was
I
looking
lost
for.
at the same time.
100% me.
Boss,
So-
welcome in Deceptibot. Hi.
My deck of cards was horrendous. No,
I think they're all
seriously,
horrendous.
Literally only suspicious stuff. Nothing could have helped my case whatsoever. One of them was like unread messages. One of them was an old bank
Hi,
note.
Dingberry.
Something was a bunch of money that
Guilty
was
as
nowhere to
sock
come
is the name of
from.
this game.
Literally
So,
just guilty,
It's pretty
guilty,
cheap,
guilty.
actually. It's 10%
Yeah,
off.
let
on
me just
Steam.
tell you, as the prosecutor, you're the one that writes up what the name of the defendant is and what his charge is.
Okay.
That's why I was quiet. That's why you are
We're all
muted
playing this
until
for the
you
first
type
time.
that, and then you give it to the judge.
Deceptibot, I am doing
Alright,
well.
we need a
Just
bailiff,
playing
right?
a game with some
No, the
friends.
bailiff is
Just got
actually,
home
like,
from graduation
really
party. Fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
then so we should do journalist and witness instead. So
Okay,
Drake will
I-
move over to journalist, and Ish will move over to witness.
Aw, I wanted to be the bailiff.
You wanted to go
Well, it's
whack
because
whack
of
on
what-
some people.
Well, yeah, because there's nothing to do with it. So.
I can do that
Literally,
as a
it's just
judge.
like you prevent people
Hi,
from
Saber.
pulling out their evidence. You bonk them to temporarily stun them, or you transform them. And that's
You know, you
pretty
can
much
do
it.
that as
It's a tier
judge.
3 sub. It's Julio's name.
So
Alright,
who
Ish,
should
ready
I
up?
be then? The bailiff
No,
or the
that's-
witness?
Witness is better.
Oh,
Okay.
prosecutor or judge. Okay.
Right.
So I'm gonna
I kind
lie.
of wonder what the jurors can
You don't need a bailiff.
All rise for the judge.
Immediately bonked.
I think he's bonking everyone.
Silence in my
Right
court.
there.
I can't bonk the defendant or the guy who's on trial. Injustice.
Poor Ish. Mr. I did it. Sleeping with his boss's wife.
Alright.
What?
Order in the court. Order in the court. So this is Mr. I did it. And how do I take a look at what he did?
He slept with his boss's wife.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
here it is. Mr.
yeah,
I
he
did
slept
it.
with
is
his
accused
boss's
of
wife.
Sleeping with his boss's wife. Alright, we'll take
Ow!
statements from the prosecutor first.
Thank you, Luca West. Thank you.
My client believes that this Mr. I did it was the one that did it and slept with his wife.
Let's be a little bit faster, Mr. Prosecutor.
Here's a plane ticket in which he went to spend a sweet honeymoon in Hawaii with my client's wife.
A destination that never saw its passenger.
Don't worry, we will win this.
Did they die?
I didn't read that all the way.
How is this evident? Did we die? How did they survive the plane crash?
They were what's it called?
Or
They were
did they not
stranded-
even go? Did
Oh.
you the cover up? I don't know. What is this?
He said he went on vacation, and this
Okay.
is his plane ticket that was unused because he's meeting with my client's wife.
All right. Okay, that's the opening statements. Now, defendant, what is your opening statement?
Your Honor, I would like to say that my client is innocent, for he did not sleep with his boss's wife, but moreover is an artist, and I would like to share a few sketches from this sketchbook. It may seem a bit
Those
creepier.
sketches look like my client's wife. Those sketches.
Yes,
Creepier than they
she
should
was his muse. They may seem a little creepy, but I
Thank you.
can swear.
Guys, how do I submit my witness?
No, you can't. You are the witness, so they
Alright,
have to
sounds
call
good.
you up.
Yeah, we'll call you up.
Mhm.
I
And
see,
then I
okay.
pull you up.
His name, you can't-
Silence.
I have no idea.
All right. Please continue.
Devil Kid, you're watching
But as you
the
can
first
see,
one
the
as
sketchbook shows that he only went over to draw his model, his muse, and people have just seen them together, and rumors
well. I mean, nude
spread
artists
across.
are a thing.
they are a thing,
Silence.
and started
I'm hurting you.
spreading rumors that they were sleeping together.
Oh. Witness, you are both witness to the defendant and the prosecutor.
Right,
You will
right.
be called upon. If you speak out of turn again, you will be kicked out of this court.
Oh,
Okay, let's continue. I have not heard any news. So we're gonna continue. Alright.
I mean, I'm waiting for something breaking. I can only do it 3 times.
Alright, we're calling on the...
The
wait,
doggy.
wait, no. Okay, no, okay,
Okay.
that's good.
I would like to call upon the police officer.
Wait. You want the police officer? There we go.
Yes. Mr. Police Officer, can you please tell the court where you were the night that Mr. I Did It went to his boss's house?
Well, I was patrolling the streets because I heard about some suspicious gentleman walking around. But when I saw him walking up to the door, I didn't think anything of it. I mean, it was just a guy doing guy things, you know. I was more focused on. Well, I can't say that. I'm on the internet, but you know, the more unsavory types down the street. All I can say is I know for a fact that man went in there, and that man did in fact leave. But I also know that there was a time when she went to his house and she left. But
Wait,
that
so
doesn't
you're
mean
stalking
that
these
they're
people?
doing anything wrong. No.
Objection. You're
No. I am.
Why are you not doing your job?
I am though. I'm an
Who-
amazing. I'm a pillar of the community. I wander around
Who
the
are you
entire
following
district.
again?
It's my whole the. I can't say that. I can't answer that question, sir.
You don't know who
I plead
you
the
were
fifth. I
following?
plead the
Okay.
fifth. I can't.
So,
answer
you're saying that you saw Mr. I Did It as you were on patrol, and you saw him enter his boss's house, but then you saw them leave. Did you ever happen to look inside or through one of the windows and happen to see
No, I
what
need
they
a
were doing?
warrant for that. I didn't have a warrant.
Mm.
I saw no suspicious
enough.
behavior, so I felt no need to continue my search.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
All right. Now, how do I take you off of there?
Not like that.
Am I good to go? Am I good to go?
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yes, you're good to
Okay.
go.
Wait, I'm
Alright.
the dog.
All right, there we
Wait, you had something
There
to
we go.
say.
Here's a
He hasn't called you on stage. Please be quiet.
Here's a hotel key card I found. They was found for a meetup at a specific hotel. Known in the bad side of town, where we suspect he was found. having affairs with my client's wife.
All
Objections.
the likes, Luke. Thank you.
Objection. Oh, breaking news.
Breaking news!
Cop says both man and the wife visited each other's house.
So the cop that was supposed to be helping the defendant is actually now helping the prosecutor because they are helping with the accusation that they did sleep with his.
No.
This isn't looking
I
good.
merely stated
wow.
the facts. I did not. I merely
Yeah,
stated
you stated
the
the facts that they've been seen going into each other's houses.
Yes,
Okay.
but they did no unsavory
Wow.
actions.
Wow, you have a horrible witness. He just helped your opposition, Serene. Okay, would you like to call your witness up to the stand?
Yes, I'd like to call the hotel
Dog.
manager.
I'm a
The hotel
dog.
manager.
I'm not a hotel manager. I'm a dog.
So this dog can only bark,
A
and I
woof
don't
woof?
understand dog. So I don't even know why you would bring a dog into this courtroom. I almost want to make him innocent.
What if the dog?
It seems that Fern is
is more
becoming a
attentive to
little.
one of the socks versus the other sock.
Oh,
So-
yes.
I didn't get to choose my witness. How did I choose? How did?
No, you
Oh,
don't.
that is-
It's just given to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes,
Woof.
prosecutor, continue.
So this dog believes that the guilty party would recognize him because they visit the house so much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is
Can
why I
I
brought the dog.
actually say something though?
Yeah.
So as the dog, I need to say this, as the dog, I saw my owner bring a woman home, and I was really excited because women are normally really good at giving pets, but she didn't give me any pets. She didn't even give me a treat, but they did wrestle a
Ooh.
lot. She was loud.
So when
And
you say woman,
they took their fur
um,
off.
I haven't even. Who is this? Who is the boss?
Oh
What is
my
Not
goodness.
Alright, Devin,
Let's call. His name is Mr. Nachos, Your Honor.
Mr. Nachos. Okay. What is his wife's name? Mrs. Nachos?
Yes.
She
Nachos.
doesn't smell like nachos.
Okay. So was it
Doesn't smell
Mrs.
like
Nachos that you saw go into the house, or was it
Whoop.
Mrs. Burrito?
It was Mrs.
Ooh.
Nachos.
Absolutely,
for sure.
Devin. We'd love you to stay around for a little bit.
Okay.
It was not the woman that he normally brings home.
Okay.
it was a
well,
new
thank
one.
you for your statement.
Yep.
You may be seated.
Thanks.
All right. Well, now that we've heard from the prosecutor,
Hey,
I
T-Bird.
will give you
Everyone
another
says to
chance
hydrate.
to plead
Hi,
your
T-Bird.
case. Let's get out of the
hydrating.
witnesses. We don't need witnesses.
Your Honor, it is possible that the witness has seen somebody enter said house with said woman. I'm not saying names, but who actually knows if it was truly my witness? As I stated once before, he only comes over to his boss's house to draw his muse's likeness.
Okay, okay. And do you have evidence of these images? We have
Unfortunately,
pictures,
I
yes?
do not.
Why are
Wow.
they creepy? Do you have any more evidence that you
Um,
News.
Welcome in. They
I
look
do
like-
have a used tissue
Oh,
for when he comforted his muse's time of need from when she was sad from her husband wishing to leave her.
so they were already
she's a
planning to.
slut.
Okay.
Ah!
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Is that all the evidence and the statement you would like to?
Yes, Your
Nick?
Honor.
Okay.
Breaking news!
Breaking
What
news.
is going on?
Dog witnesses wrestling between Dev and the wife!
And it's a fact. It happened. That really happened. It's a fact.
Okay. Please be quiet. Order in the court. All right.
Sorry, Your Honor.
We will allow the. Go to sleep. We will allow the prosecutor to give his statement. Oh, they did go to sleep.
Hello, Wendy.
Well, actually, at the scene of the crime, at the scene of their
Good crime,
last
good
makeup, they found crushed cans of alcohol that they were drinking together.
Woof, woof.
And you know what happens when people drink it? They sleep together.
Oh, that is. Do we have any? Can the dog sniff out anything?
Objection, Your Honor.
Yes.
Just because there was alcohol doesn't always indicate that the act of sexual activity was involved.
Oh, okay, okay.
So what? You're telling me to believe they just had sex sober? Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
Witness,
Don't believe it.
witness, you are supposed to be on both sides. Another outburst like that. Alright. Now we'll give the prosecutor a chance to speak.
Let's see what I got in my bag of tools.
Just gonna let you know, defendant, it's not looking good for you.
I'm very much aware, Your Honor. Thank you.
Let's see.
She's like, I know. I'm aware.
Aha! I found a business card. His business card with his name on it from my company, my client's company.
We're throwing that out. The defendant talked about how he drew her likeness already, so this is unsubstantiated evidence. It's gonna be thrown out.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. We will now give a chance for final statements, and then I will make my verdict. Alright, we will give a chance to the defendant to plead their case.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have...
Okay, you're
What's
done.
up, I know?
I have this used tea bag from when my client has helped his muse in her time of need from being heartbroken.
We're doing really good, Mind Over Matter. Thank you.
So, what is a tea bag? It's really found everywhere, so I'm gonna have to throw that out. If there is nothing further,
Hello, Willow Sweetfire.
this concludes your
Hi,
statement, and we will now move to the prosecutor.
Honestly,
Final statement.
oh brother, was worth it.
Breaking news!
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Oh,
Couples
My
capable
teacher's
of smacks while sober.
Hey, I have to be right back. Something just happened, and we're a little concerned.
Okay.
Hold on.
world-crushing news. Okay. Thank you for your news.
Thank you, journalists, for our breaking news.
Yeah, you will not be bonked this time. Next time.
Yay!
Prosecutor. What are we looking at?
All right. Let's see.
Don't
I
look at me
really?
like that.
He was wearing a party hat. He looked ridiculous. He's no artist. My testimony is ending here.
What do you mean you
So,
don't trust me as a lawyer,
What you're
Voz?
saying is
Hi, Dan. Welcome in.
because he was wearing a party hat, he must have been lying.
Yeah, obviously. Liar, pants on fire.
Okay. Well, I will now
Hello, Willow Sweetfire.
present my verdict. And I am sorry to say this is looking very one-sided. And I will not make the same mistake, and he is going to go to jail.
Damn!
as
God
fuck.
dang it. Sorry,
Guilty
Mr.
as
I
fuck.
did it.
Look at him. He did it.
He
Look at his
absolutely
face.
did.
He did it.
Shouted, I'm untouchable right before taking a yogurt cup to the face, thrown by a furious old lady. This sparked a riot where they were hit 72 times with slippers. Their dignity shattered. They left covered in dairy and regret.
Well, now.
Wow.
Welcome
That
back.
was very good. You can tell he did it.
I did it.
His name. His name says it
I
all.
want to say yes, but remind me, remind me who you are,
Yeah,
Dan,
and
please.
Nightmare Foxy says hello, Draco. That what is craziness?
Oh.
This. Let me.
The only thing we needed
yeah.
was him to have the number 69 or something on his.
Oh, Ish, you have to
prison
argue
outfit.
against Drake. Oh, Drake was arguing against.
Well, it always seems the defense has a horrible hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my
For
goodness.
sure.
welcome on in.
All right.
Lady Serene and her client were just found guilty of sleeping.
We
with my client.
sure were.
Lady Serene.
You could
slept with your
use
client's
Cam to
wife?
help you
Yes,
out,
yes,
and
she
this isn't helping your case.
To
Ish,
both
you're
the
gonna be the
defendant
journalist this round.
Wow,
and the person on
nice.
trial. Wow.
getting
did
I
not
was
know
first
that.
from Ichi the cat.
Oh, Ish,
I
I'm
would've
gonna be
put
defending
both
against
guys
you.
behind-
Okay,
defending
you might have
against
to narrow that
Next round.
number down
I'm
just
defending
a
against
little,
you.
Okay.
if you would,
Aw.
please.
Yeah, whenever
I
Ish
just
gets
joined
into
the-
and then she'll be journalist.
I'm out of here. Alrighty, Jade. Thanks for popping in, though. We do really appreciate it.
Wait, I thought Ish was gonna be journalist next.
Yeah,
She
she
is.
is.
Okay.
We're just waiting for. her
She's
to
not
join
in here yet.
I'm
So
getting
Draco's
beautiful.
You're good. Take your
Oh.
time.
Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna change my clothing as well.
Oh yes.
I can wear. Oh my gosh, you can literally wear nothing.
Oh!
My character just flipped me off.
Yeah, they do that.
How rude. Heck yeah.
I think I look beautiful. That is why I lost my case.
Dracor, you should do the design with the flames on it. It'll look so cool. It's perfect for you.
I already
Please.
It
did.
really
I
is
already-
pretty
I
cool.
already-
Oh, I
already did.
totally am.
Me and Draco are the Flame Brothers.
Solid.
Oh, so you guys are against me? Is that what I'm hearing?
Cam could
Oh,
help
I lost already.
your case to
Man,
prove your
maybe-
client's
maybe just
innocent.
defend
Wait,
yourself
wait,
better.
wait. What do you mean by Cam?
what?
You mean like the
I think
security
we should
camera?
put this judge
It didn't.
behind
It wasn't
bars.
even on. Like it didn't even
Yeah, I can't
work.
prove
Being
I didn't
bought
think
out
that
by
would
the
have helped.
prosecutor?
However,
Yeah,
that
about four.
could have
Like for
Alright.
dinner with the prosecutor
gone
I think I'm
before
ready.
this.
a little more in my direction.
Alright.
I'll remember that next time,
Waiting
though.
for Ish.
Okay.
And Lady Stream.
I'm ready.
Draco,
Beautiful,
Draco.
just so you know.
I'm
So,
ready to go.
I'm the journalist.
Yes, you are.
Alright.
You get to drop the news.
Oh, these are gonna be so
Hello,
good.
user.
These clips are gonna be so good. They're really funny.
As long as
Uh,
you
All rise for the all-powerful judge.
Trash. I will not.
Shh. Respect for the judge.
Hey,
Alright, Blanc.
Mister, you have
You
to grab the.
you grab your mallet thingy, yeah, and yeah,
Oh,
just like that.
Yeah, and that mutes me for a couple seconds. We gotta wait for Dracor to
Yeah.
put the name, so that's why I will not rise to you, Judge. We have to
Okay.
do things in order. I wouldn't rise for you anyways. I didn't say anything, Judge.
you're guilty,
Forgive me.
alright? You're already guilty.
Forgive me. I apologize.
I can't hit the judge. Someone hit him for me. I can't reach. Thank you,
I
Lady
have
Serene.
some good
Mr.
clothes.
You're very welcome. Mr. Sock, making Lady Sock disappear? Wow.
Creepy.
Alright.
Alright. Oh,
Mr. Sock is accused of making
Alright.
Lady Sock disappear.
sad clown
Open
and stressed
statements
intern.
from Our prosecutor,
Mhm.
Draco.
Hello, Twisted Glisten. Huggy Entertainment.
Why are you on this?
Hello,
Why are you on the stand?
You scroll, and that lets you give him his turn.
Hey guys, give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
There you go.
There you go.
Alright, Lady
Yeah.
Serene.
Okay. I'm looking over my cards here for a moment. Sorry.
No, you're good.
You got
Opening,
this, Vern, it's
opening
okay.
statements are very important.
Well, an opening statement can just be an opening statement, like what his charge is gonna be, and
Yeah,
then I'll do my
Solid.
opening statement,
And then
My
you
opening
can
statement is saw, dude.
and then we can throw. I'm not gonna throw my evidence right out the bat. I gotta wait.
Why?
don't speak out of
'Cause-
turn in my court.
I do what I want.
Apologies, Judge.
Look how
Apologies,
cute I am.
Judge Fern.
Oh, what was that?
All
Incognito
All right.
costume.
So, Your Honor, there's a costume that was found in the in Mr. Sock's possession, and it's shown that he is actually trying to get away and hide after committing the crime. He was found
Oh,
with this
hi,
costume trying
JP.
to hide from the police.
Heyo.
Happy birthday. So he's trying to hide. Is that what this bag is on your head? Are you trying to hide? Let's hear your defense. Thank you for the follow. Your defense.
Honorable
Hello,
Judge
GP.
Fern,
Thank
thank
you,
you
Alice,
for
for
giving us.
Birthday to you.
Thank you for allowing
Happy
me to be
birthday
here,
to you.
present, and
Happy
being able to
birthday,
defend my
JP. Happy birthday to you.
whatever. his
And
name
Fern,
is.
did you hydrate?
Mr. Sock
Yes, I did.
Okay,
In
awesome,
this-
awesome.
case, what we would like is restitution, and we would like some sort of payment from the prosecutor when we show that my client is not guilty. We would also like to know what the charges are and what will happen to my client if we do end up losing
Hi,
this case.
Isaiah. Hello, Deshaun.
Yes, we'll take it straight from the prosecutor. If he's found not guilty,
Crumb
it'll
Pie.
come straight from the prosecutor's budget.
Ooh.
Hi, Crumb Pie.
JP
Alright.
is 24.
Are you ready to defend? Are you ready to defend yourself?
Well, we just need to know from the prosecutor what the charges are and what's going to happen to my client.
All right. Hey, prosecutor, tell him what they're guilty of.
Well, in addition to him trying to hide, we also found the intern that he was working with was able to acquire this diary from him instead of normal work documents. And inside we found some secrets about him trying to get rid of his wife, in addition to him dressing
Breaking
up in that
news.
costume that was found in order to make an escape.
Mr. Sock has no
We
facial hair.
have yet to find
How can you trust a man without
Mrs.
facial
Sock.
hair?
Exactly.
Miss Sock. Okay. Can you let us know what the charges are? What are we looking at? 2
What are
to
we
3
guilty-
years
what
in
are they
prison, life without parole, the death sentence.
Does he owe
At this
money for
time,
the
until
stolen
we
socks?
find either a body or where he has placed her, for all we know, she could currently be held hostage somewhere.
Thank you for the follow.
We have not found a
Hello,
body or
Ian.
anything yet.
That
So
that
we
means
are-
Hydrate,
Miss Socks. This is a dead person case. Holy cow! I thought the socks were just gone.
No, she's missing. You know,
She's dead.
they think he made her disappear, but maybe
I
she
see you.
left of her own volition.
She's definitely dead.
Okay.
Well,
please,
not from
please
the
don't
evidence
speak out
of
of
what
turn.
was written in the diary.
All right.
Oh
We would
my
like to.
God.
We would like to start presenting.
You know,
this
honestly
evidence
though,
now.
we're going back and forth, but we probably should do like a back and forth with the lights.
Yeah.
We would like to know. Okay, thank you. I do have some evidence that I would like to show here.
I'll hydrate.
Thank you.
Friend,
I
you gotta
see you.
hydrate.
I did.
Oh, I need that.
All right, everyone. Sorry, I meant to say I'm back.
I lost my water. Got it.
Forgetting I have
Hello, Isaiah.
push to talk on. Let you defend me
So,
once
Do it.
in this. If you
Mr.
fail, I
Grape-
won't trust you. Wonderful.
Talked about there being a diary.
Oh, thank you for the
So
bomb fact.
we
Thank
found
you.
these yellow postcards in that. Who was it again
Kai.
that found it, and why did they give it up?
The intern was the one that had found or been given the diary by Mr. Sock by accident at work when
Okay,
attempting to give normal documentation over.
Thank you. We see that this is in fact not the case. That was planted evidence. We found these
Oh.
yellow postcards that were sent with love, between the secretary, and
Micah,
the
that is
intern,
fantastic.
and they were trying to get Mr.
Fabulous.
Sock here fired so that they could get a
Is it
promotion at work.
amazing?
This
Hi, Queen
is
Omega.
this is evidence of
Hello,
them
Queen
scheming
Omega. Thank
I
you.
put my
against my
faith in you
client
to defend
to
me.
make it look like
I will
he
do my
made
best.
Miss
Thank you for
Sock
liking life.
disappear, when in fact my client says she ran away with her lover.
How are you, Queen Omega?
I hear. All right. On to the prosecutor. How do you defend? Or how do you?
How do I defend?
Or how do you What do you say?
How do you plead?
Jacuzzi.
I have a notebook here that actually has different points of handwriting from all parties involved, and they all match appropriately, indicating that Mr. Sock has
Objection.
written down
We have a
everything
rejection
as
here.
implied.
Objection. Mr. Sock cannot read or write.
Valid.
Oh.
You never passed the 3rd grade?
Hmm.
No, he does not know how to. He does not know how to read or write. So he has no idea why they even have a book or a journal or diary. In fact, it would only be pictures. But if it has writing in it, that is not his. And that is why, when he found this note, he just kept everything. to himself. So,
All right.
Hey, Fern.
Jacuzzi.
All
Fern,
I have
we
to
can
say is
make
just
it-
that the notebook is able to indicate
Hello,
by
James.
handwriting all the parties that were involved. I don't see any counter evidence.
That sounds like a lot of
stating
fun in
that
JP.
There's otherwise.
Queen Omega, it is a lot of fun.
uh,
It is.
I do have some.
It is
evidence that
very
I-
fun. Don't forget, you guys have witnesses.
Thank you,
Fair.
ICPO.
You gotta use your cards.
What's up? What's up?
We can make it so Twitch can, so our Twitch can be jurors, so they can vote if people are guilty or innocent.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was like an option.
We can hook that up, friend.
Let's do it next time.
Is it after we've
so-
gotten this figured out a little bit more?
Fake
I have
passport.
this evidence here. Like I said, we found this yellow
Thanks,
postcard
ICPOs.
that
Thank you
wrote
for
out
coming.
that they were
Have a
trying
wonderful
to
rest of your
frame my
night.
client, and then we found this fake passport that indicates that the secretary and the intern were trying to take his job and then steal from the company and then run away.
Embezzlement.
Fake
J'accuse.
passport.
J'accuse, Dracor. Accuse.
Sorry, what was that statement you just made?
The statement was following up from the yellow postcard that was found by my client and was kept in his desk. As he does not know how to read or write, he just keeps everything in case it's needed in the future. He found that they had planned against him, the secretary and the intern, to take his job. And when we looked through their drawers in their office, we found these fake passports.
Alright. Oh, sorry.
So-
I forgot. Prosecutor's talking.
Indicating they were trying to run away.
Well, if that's true, then how come there is a bank account still full of money with no listed expenses across?
Ooh, he's making a very
His
good
name is on
point.
his bank account.
Like, why am I being put on the defense?
We
I'm
don't
not
know.
defending him.
We don't know whose bank we have no name. It doesn't have my client's name.
It is their shared account. After all, if he can't manage anything without his wife's assistance, then
Why do you think he's here?
Alright. Shall we bring the first witness to the first witness up?
Sure. I would
We're gonna
like to
bring-
call
we're
upon
gonna-
my witness.
We're gonna bring up the
I
stressed
suppose we
intern.
haven't had Lady Sariko and do any of this.
We're bringing up the stressed intern.
Ah, yes. Hello.
Alright, we're gonna. Alright.
All right, that's Dracor's.
Oh, is it?
It's not mine. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
So
to hit the-
you had found the diary was given to you by Mr. Sock by accident, and you had found statements that he was going to
Hi,
make Lady
Levi.
Sock disappear.
Go Joe.
I was very concerned, so I took it up to HR, and they didn't seem to want to do anything about it.
Fair, Nightmare Foxy. Fair.
All right. I would like to present some evidence.
Alright, let's hear the evidence.
So if this was at work, we looked through the camera footage and we didn't see anything because the camera is not working. So how can she prove that it was given to her when my client says he doesn't know how to read or write? So how could she have that given to her if he wouldn't have it in his possession? When we found out it was actually between her and the secretary, as shown in the yellow postcard, that they were trying to frame my client and steal from the company, run away using fake passports. And all this where my client says his wife didn't disappear. She disappeared from home, but she's actually living with another man. The primary person on the account is my client's because he's the only one that works in the relationship. She was just allowed to use the funds to pay for the expenses.
Alright.
Well, given the fact that he's written things across in his diary and also has the
Hello,
Again, my client
Ian.
can,
Welcome, welcome.
objection,
Hi,
objection.
Sukuteti. Welcome in. Sorry, guys. How you
My
doing?
reminder: my client can.
Hi, Ashley. Welcome in.
That is him.
well, the provided evidence of the diary and the notebook says otherwise for the accusation.
I have some evidence that I would like to present. Blurry photo. My client has not been able to use his hands for a couple of years now correctly. The writing in that notebook is nice and neat when presented. This photo shows that it's shaky. This is my client's handwriting. It does not match as you had previously stated. Therefore, that
I'm glad you're here,
cannot be
Ian. Sorry for not
my
talking much.
client's
Hi, Kayla.
journal.
This is more of a quiet stream.
I would like to
Oh.
call on my witness as well.
Okay.
Sad Clown.
Oh,
The Sad Clown here is my client's best friend, and he can attest to for him not being able to read or write.
I can agree. Yes, it has been many of the years since my best friend has tried to read or write.
And they can also attest that Mrs. Sock is with her lover. They saw him the other day.
Have you ever had a class with this the defendant?
Most of my life, Your Honor, I have been in the same class with Mr. Sock ever since we were but tiny socks.
I see. Prosecutor, would you like to speak to the witness? I did do the right. Oh, breaking news!
Breaking news!
Man is supposedly a cripple, but wait, what?
Has no bridges.
Oh no.
He has not won. He has not won.
Exactly.
Oh.
Which is why his wife left him.
Prosecutor, would you like to speak to the
Yes,
witness?
I'd like to say that I do not believe Sad Clown or the client are legitimately speaking the truth on this matter for not being able to read or write, with that being the primary foundation of their defense, especially providing this pen here that was found with evidence. The cap is off, and Mr. Sock over here has also been making mean faces at me every time I presented evidence.
Alright,
Mr. Sock, I would like to present some more evidence with my witness still up here. So, as we talked about, we had our friend here, Mr. Clown, go to the house as evidence was being collected, and that is where he found. We have a gathering of police who were across the street on an operation or a coffee break, and they also saw Mrs. Sock with her lover. So there is substantiating evidence that she is not actually disappeared. It came to light that she just ran away from Mr. Sock. So it's unsubstantiated evidence that he made her disappear.
It's
He did
true,
make her
Your Honor.
disappear. She ran away because she didn't love him. But witness Clown here, and he spoke to the cops as well.
It's true, Your Honor. I can swear it on my mother's name.
So you just did admit that he had assisted in making her disappear.
I said he made her disappear by running. She ran away from him.
So
He didn't make her disappear.
he is
as in
guilty
death.
of making her disappear.
We know where she is. So she's not
She's
disappeared.
with another lover.
Yeah, she's not disappeared because we know where she is. She left, so he made her leave.
Well, the
Prosecutor, do you have any
entire
more
account
evidence?
is on Mr. Sock being accused of making Lady Sock.
Oh, breaking news! Breaking news!
She left.
Ooh.
She didn't disappear.
Sad Clown's mom died after false claim in court. Hey, don't talk about my mom like that.
You're the one who used her name and then spoke lies. That's you, my guy.
Oh,
Just saying.
okay. Alright, so, prosecutor, do you have any other evidence? I think I'm...
Nope, I believe my evidence is clear and spoken. There's the costume for attempting to hide from the police following after the disappearance, along with the diary statements, notebook providing handwritten accounts, and being able to prove that the client does indeed know how to read and write, like additional defense claim that he could not. The bank account is still full of money, to which the claim was that the Lady Sock had left and gone on a trip with a lover, but there was no money disappearing from that, and the pen providing evidence that it was utilized in writing down everything needed.
All right, closing statement from the defendant.
Yes. So as we talked about, we found the yellow postcard from
Hello, Mr. Duck.
the
Welcome
secretary and the intern, clearly stating that they were both going to
in.
frame
Hello,
my client.
Raptor.
I think that's substantiating evidence enough. Plus, along with
Oscar,
the fake
welcome in.
passports that they had stashed in their drawers to flee away from the scene once they had robbed and embezzled all the money from the company. And then the security cameras that don't actually show that Mr. Sock was the one that gave the diary to.
Hello,
This is just word of
Pimato?
mouth from
Pimato?
nobody
Is that how I
else
say
can
your name? Welcome in.
substantiate this evidence, only
How
one
you
person.
doing today?
And then the
I
blurry
see your
photos
first
showing
time
that my
chatter.
client can't even write correctly if they were writing at all. It's just a blurry image with shaky hand. So showing that the diary that was given to him would have been written in such horrible
All right,
writing
I've
that
heard,
you
I've heard
wouldn't be
enough.
able to hear it.
I'm prepared to make my verdict. The defendant is found not guilty.
What?
Yeah! You did it, Julio!
Let's
Dexter,
go.
Oscar, we
I
do.
will tell you,
Not
he was
guilty. They threw
guilty.
a massive party so wild that no one remembered a thing the next day. Woke up with a new haircut and a llama in their living room with absolutely no explanation.
Hey, 84, what do you mean characters don't at 84? Are you talking about, like, the letters?
I
You
got-
two-
The
I
problem
got
is Julio's so
master of
persuasive.
paper.
Julio's so
Oop.
persuasive.
I'm
Okay.
searching for a lobby to join. I am fine.
I just got dealt some really good cards.
Hey,
Fair.
we made it go the whole way through the entire thing,
Hmm?
so...
That was actually a really good
Oh,
round, everyone.
You were
Good
too
job.
Good,
Yes.
Draco. You were too
Yes.
good.
You
What's up,
made a
friend?
great defense. We actually were trying to counter, but for a little while, like, all right, you're making a bunch of statements where you're not using cards. I gotta run out of cards. Make it use your cards.
What's my name? What's up?
I said I'm trying to defend against you. It's
Oh,
not gonna
man.
be. It's not gonna be very.
Do
it's
I
not gonna
have
be
enough
easy.
flames on me? Am I convincing enough now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were scary enough.
Scary enough. Hi, Buster
Alright.
Nutter.
Whenever he's ready, just let us know.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody else.
Oh, this is gonna be so good for making clips and videos. Oh my goodness. So
Mhm.
excited.
Hopefully. Hi, Slipknot fan.
I
Hello,
believe in
Carter.
us.
Welcome on in, Carter. Are you the Carter we've had before? Draco, you're not ready. Hey, sweet.
I went in and changed my
Oh.
costume.
My
just-
bad.
you know, I didn't wanna
My
look
bad,
like a
my bad.
prosecutor.
Ish, you're not ready.
I was, and then I clicked the costume.
That's what I did.
I didn't know that I'm ready yet.
Sean, hi, welcome in. It's the Sock Court case game. Yes, it is.
All right, tell me my defendant's name. Let's get this court case over with.
All rise for Judge Dracor. Ish, you're muted.
Ish is writing down the name and the what he's convicted of.
Oh, we're waiting for her.
Yep, that's fine. She's got to type in the name of the person along with the things they're accused of.
Dominic, or Night Reaper. thank
You can
for the
totally
raid.
change it if you want, but it is one of those things where you can just
We're playing
type
socks.
right in exactly what they provide you.
I gotcha.
Nokia socks. And we're just having some fun. I hope you're having an amazing night. Thank you for the raid and hanging out. What did you play? So Gerald is
Gerald.
accused of being a boomer.
Oh my god. Then we got a granny and a stressed intern?
Oh my god.
Yep.
Play Dead Space in the Disney Storm? Cool.
Who did that?
Alright, opening statement from the prosecutor. Tell me
Yep,
why my
alright. Prosecutor, you're cleared to give your accusations.
Alright, this man, we can all see that he's of an indescribed age. However, his personality and actions make it hard for us to believe that he's anything other than a boomer. The worst kind of boomer, by the way. The kind that doesn't know how to drive anymore. This is an important detail that we have gathered, is that he doesn't know how to do it. He also, I'm gonna show you this here. Look. Can I have permission to submit? Did I submit it? Did it work?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. That's my first piece of evidence.
Okay.
Explain what it is. All right. If you can see, that is a driver's license that has 2 strikes on it, meaning he's a reckless driver. Only the coolest young hip kids
Showboat.
speed in
Guilty.
speed.
Is this the thing? Nope, that's not the thing. Is this
All
the
right.
thing?
Now that we've had 2 points, let's go ahead and bring forth our first witness. Oh wait, no, that's not.
You
Okay,
roll till you have
how-
the eye, and then you hit, if you hit the red one, it'll be the granny, and if you hit the blue one, it'll be the witness.
Hi,
Oh, okay, that's how you do it. Okay.
Welcome
Then
in, Night Reaper.
we'll bring
you
forth
raided
the
us?
prosecutor's
Fern, did you talk to
witness
them?
first.
Hi, Night Reaper.
Alrighty.
I've never played Disney Speedstorm.
Alright. This is your witness. Ish, this is your witness.
Oh, isn't the witness just supposed to talk? Do I have to listen?
Yeah, you prompt them questions.
I
Okay.
want mommy.
Okay.
So you like provide some evidence, you prompt them,
Can
and
you
then,
please-
bring them forward.
Can you please tell
No.
us your
No.
relationship? Please tell us your relationship with Gerald.
Gerald is a kind young man who comes over and rubs my toes every weekend. He also gives me some cookies,
Hey,
raisins.
he's supposed to support me, right? Or does he not support me?
Breaking
He's
news!
just a witness.
Oh my god! Randy and Julia have a thing.
Oh my god, they
Oh my god!
We were roommates. How else
I
could
gotta
I
explain
have
this
everything
to my
about
husband. No. Tom's gonna be so mad.
Alright, ask her. Okay. Defend it. You have to defend your point.
Yes, hold on. I submit a gold key. No, people that are not boomers, millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whatever you want to call them, they cannot afford real gold. They cannot. But a boomer, someone who's been alive a long time and has
Objection.
wealth that they do not
Objection, Your Honor.
deserve, I'm not
Objection,
done.
Your Old Honor.
I'm
Objection.
not done.
Alright, objection.
Thank you. Have you seen any rappers lately? They wear all the gold chains, all the diamonds. My client.
Do you
is
have
the
any
hippest.
evidence cards in order to present against this?
Let me see. Here's
What
a
am I
broken
doing?
phone
If
from
you're
all
gonna
the partying
counter,
and the
make sure to use a card.
here's a broken phone which he broke at a party where he was rapping at because he is the hip new artist Gerald the Savage.
That music is so ugly.
I just want to
Yeah,
say he
see how
can't
Granny
be hip.
hates the music?
I just want to say he
That
cannot
means
be
it's
hip.
you
Back to the
hip and cool.
prosecutor.
He can't be hip because his hips are broken because he's old.
You have to show a card. You have to show.
Yeah, hold on. Hold
you have
on.
to- you have to show
grabbing
he
cards.
it.
is very.
I'm
Objection!
grabbing it.
He can't move
objection,
around the
Your Honor.
house very fast.
Objection!
He can't move around me very fast.
Okay. This. Frick. I thought I had the card. The evidence the
Frick.
same.
Why am I up here anyways? Is my grandson here?
Okay.
I have an
this.
appointment.
Are you
this
done
is
with
an
your
example.
witness?
This is I'm done. This is an example of something. It's almost removed search history, but he couldn't do it. Why? Because he's a boomer. A real rapper,
Objection,
a hip
Your Honor.
rapper would. Shut up. I love you.
Objection!
Shush.
Objection, Your Honor.
A real rapper would know how to erase his search history. Fight me on it.
Alright, I'll bring it back over to you, defense, to go against that, and then I'll bring forth your witness.
All right.
Springtrap. Hi, Trent
So what?
Cosley.
You said. What did you say?
Zexus came in at the best time.
What did you say?
Hi, Zexus.
Go ahead and defend yourself, and then I'll bring
No, what
forth your witness.
What did she say? What did
I
you
wasn't
say?
talking to you.
No. What was your last defense? Or your last thing?
Oh, that a real rapper would be able to delete his
Ah,
search
of course.
history, but Gerald was
course.
unable to delete his search history.
Of course. How? It's because his
Don't
phone
know
charger
about
was
that.
broken and it died before he was able to finish deleting his history.
But was this search history found on a phone or on a computer?
Obviously, phone. Did you not see how he has a damaged phone as well?
True.
Dang, you're right. But if it's damaged, how did we find the search history? That means we had to have found the search history on
That
something
means
else.
you guys
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
fix
that's
it.
a whole
Meaning
other
the
issue.
broken charger isn't a real solution.
Breaking
Breaking
news!
news!
Breaking news! Breaking news!
Yes, Ian, it is.
Boomer hates
Boomer.
music?
Music?
We're doing really
And my
good.
client is
Trent.
a rapper.
Hi,
My
Julie.
client is a rapper. Hello, Judith.
Well, he could be a rapper and still hate music.
Witness. Defense.
You see how she's so bored and bored. She doesn't even want to defend her. Actually, find guilty because she's just constantly throwing stuff.
Alright, here.
Fern, I'm gonna make
I'm
you
bringing
your
forth your witness.
Intern. You. Oh, do I? Let me see if I have another card I want to use real quick. A dull knife. This dull knife was found on my client the day. What are we? Giga Boomer.
Judith, thank you for the
He-
follow. Hello, Roar.
Did you not witness my client
Alexis, I hope we're doing
stab
okay.
a rival gang member?
I hope we're doing okay. I'm wondering.
Julio.
Let me tell you something. Maybe. Yes, I did. Your Honor. I did see him. Maybe stab somebody with a dull knife. No, I think
Maybe?
I did see him stab somebody with a dull knife.
And that is some
Okay.
gangster ass shit right there. You heard? The defense.
Now
was.
is that... Never mind.
Don't hurt.
Go ahead, keep going on.
No, that's it. My gangster rapper client is obvious on October because he shanked, has 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the
And one
hose.
for the hose.
And he did in
Hello,
fact
Ender.
only not delete his entire history because his phone may or may not have died. So,
Wait, I have, is this the hand? Yes, hi, hello. I don't have a card, but I would like to note that
Oh
if
nope,
he has
doesn't count. It
multiple-
doesn't count unless you have a card. It doesn't count unless you have a card. There.
Your Honor, am I gonna stand up here all day? I want my mom. Thank you.
All right, the honorable break. What are we doing here?
Alright,
If he had
well,
2 phones, he'd have 2 chargers.
You only need one. They're
back
the
over
same
to
charger.
prosecutor. You ready to make your next claim?
No,
No?
no.
It's okay. My gangster ass, what's it called, client, found innocent.
Would
Obviously.
you like to ring the bell and skip your turn on this, or...
Yeah.
Okay. Put it back over to defense.
Okay. I see.
Hi,
You
criminal.
see,
Welcome back.
my client actually. What am I? Let's see.
Hello, Dominique.
As you know,
Are you enjoying this
only
show?
the youngest, hippest kids use chewing gum. So he was using chewing gum to get rid of the alcohol in his breath before he drove home. Again, yet another thing only the hippest kids do nowadays. My turn is now over. Or do I skip my turn?
Alright, back over to the prosecutor. I would like to ask, do you, either one of you want to have your witness or call a witness over to the stand and question them?
Yeah, no. My witness is asleep.
It looks as though she is claimed. Oh, breaking news! Breaking news!
Yo! Breaking news, what we got here? Lawyers fight over cards?
Damn.
Can we admire the horns on that
Thank you.
chat? Can we admire the horns?
Ah.
I gotta take a picture of this. Hold up. I can't screen. Dominique objects. What do we object? Opie, thank you for the follow. Dominique, what's your objection? I want to hear it. Nobody else matters for just half a second. Dominique's the object. You guys keep talking while we wait for Dominique says.
This case is closed. Bonk.
Okay, are there any further points or
Let me
cards or anything that the defense wants to make? Or
Oh yeah,
do you feel like you're pretty
throw the
comfortable?
rock over here. Throw the rock over here, Your Honor. Throw the rock. My client heard an explosion in distance, and he just walked away like a badass.
Man, that would have been a great breaking news.
Case closed.
will go ahead. We'll make our judgment based on the arguments and points put across. I will go ahead and issue a verdict of
Not guilty!
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's
Dominique
go.
does not know their objection. Honestly, fair.
Ish through 44 items.
Ish, you didn't ask me any questions as the old grandma.
I didn't know what to ask you, and Fern kept interrupting.
It's okay, Ish. You'll get him next time.
I'm just too skilled. I'm just too skilled.
You're too
I'm excited. But also kind of nervous.
all right. Oh, I didn't read the thing to see what he did.
Oh yeah.
Oh crap! Now I'm on defense. Oh shit.
All right, I'm the witness. So you guys better be ready to have the. Let me cuss myself real quick. Let me put some new threads on.
You do that.
I'm good.
Ooh, this means I get to make the client.
Whatever you're ready, Julio. This is so fun. This is just literally Card Racing Humanity with extra steps.
Pretty much, yeah. It's fun though. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying myself.
Is everybody ready?
Let's go.
Sure.
Can anyone swear in French? No, I'm not cool enough.
All right, guys, we need a
Everyone
name.
rise
Come
to the
on.
Honorable Judge.
We need a name. We need a defendant's name, and I have
Judge
an
Ish.
idea of what he's accused of. He is accused for smashing
That's another try.
Pretty-ish.
Fern, call me pretty.
a new toaster in
Pretty.
Say you're pretty.
his neighbor's
Okay.
face.
I totally
Friend's
thought you were going to know.
And
that.
we need. Do we have any
I thought he was
name
gonna say
ideas
pretty too, and I
for
was
the
kinda
defendant?
roasting him.
Come on, guys. Come on, help me out.
I'm
I
ready
don't
for
know.
victory. I'm so ready because she was so excited.
She's got this. She's been great.
Um,
Thank you, Ian. Aw.
Ooh,
just
I got
so
one.
You know, you need a when you roll, you can see an eye on your thing. That's for bringing up the
Lord.
And you make sure you switch between them with
Tootsie.
the communication, which is like just a box or a speak box. With
Man,
the,
I can't put Tootsie Pop.
Monsieur Ski.
Lord Toes. We'll do Lord
Presenting
Toes.
not a speaker, like the messenger box.
Lord Toes, smashing a new toaster in his neighbor's face.
That's no,
Oh,
that's the guilty.
got it.
That's the guilty right there. Okay. Lord
Oh.
Toes.
Toes.
A
That's a
new
good one.
toaster in his neighbor's face.
That's a good one. We do not have tahini.
Ooh, that's awesome. Congratulations.
So there's only the two, right?
The two witnesses, yes. The little girl and the truck driver.
How do I bring up the witness? Do I click you?
Yeah, no, you go to the where you scroll till you see an eyeball, and you click the red one for a truck driver and the blue for a little girl.
Yep. So you can hold tab and you can
Look
see
at the hammer. Look at the hammer. Look at the hammer.
You
I'm
do
looking
have
at
the
the hammer.
eyeball on there.
And go tell us if there should.
Oh, it's on there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and
Alright.
then that will allow you to get your witness. So then you just hit the color.
All right, now now go to the one with 3 dots, and you're gonna say click on the red one and say prosecutor opening statement, and do the same for the defendant.
Like that.
Yeah, now say
Yes.
now you have to say like prosecutor opening statement.
What's your opening statement?
Your Honor, I would like
Jason,
to
30 years. He deserves it.
announce to
Night,
the
you're
court
going away.
that
So you said
Lord
right now,
Toes.
really?
Ish. You can't
Tonight
do
we're
that.
getting married.
I know, but you
Go
have
ahead.
to listen.
Go ahead.
I would like to claim to the court that Lord Toes did in fact smash a brand new toaster in his neighbor's face. And I do have proof. One being a suspicious bill for the toaster being extremely expensive. Why would someone need a extremely expensive toaster?
Yeah. Question.
All right. The defendant's opening statement.
Okay,
Defendant,
so
what's your opening? What's your opening
there
statement?
were
Salary
salary
cuts.
so they were making more money when they made the initial purchase, but there was a backlog across in it, so they weren't able to afford it right away. And by the time the payments went through, unfortunately, there's a pay cut, leading to them having no more money left in their
Breaking news!
No money, no pictures.
Lord Toes surpasses Spider-Man as the biggest menace.
Solid.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
Solid.
I love that. That is amazing. Oh, my turn. I lost my train of thought. Damn it.
Don't forget about your witnesses if you want to like call anybody or
I'm gonna
anything.
give you guys-
I mean,
give
granted,
you
we
guys a
can
second.
call, or we could ask, like, Your Honor, I'd like to call such and such.
Yeah, I'm just giving you guys a second.
Your Honor, I would like to reveal this cracked screen for when the defendant has smashed the toaster in his neighbor's face, due to the fact that he was sleeping with his wife. The neighbor was sleeping with Lord Toes' wife.
Question.
Yes, Your Honor.
What screen that's cracked? What is it? What is the device that has a cracked screen?
It is a flat screen TV, 52 inches, so it's fairly large. It was
Breaking news! Breaking news!
witness our paid actors.
That's funny. I have one more question. Actually, no. I'm gonna leave that between you guys. But I'm gonna.
That is my
Alright.
witness.
Yes.
Okay.
That's your witness, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Ask them questions.
Mr. Trucker,
Yes, ma'am.
you are the neighbor of Lord Toes, is that correct?
Yeah, I've been sleeping with his wife for a couple of weeks, so off and on.
So you can assure the entire court that Lord Toes did in fact smash your face in with a toaster.
Oh, definitely. He definitely smashed my face in with the toaster.
And how much would you say the hospital bill was when you visited?
Considering I don't have insurance, it was about $20,000-$30,000.
$20,000 or $30,000 dollars, Your Honor.
That's a lot of money.
That is
Why
a
don't
lot
you
of
have
money.
Insurance as a trucker.
What was that?
Trucking's
Why
hard.
don't you have insurance as a trucker?
I own my own business. I run my own trucking company.
And so you're not buying yourself car insurance or life insurance?
Just started
medical
my business. Can't afford it currently. I have no employees. I work for myself.
How do you afford your truck?
Put it on loans. Some loan sharks actually.
So you can't put your medical bills on loans?
That's kind of the point. They are on loans.
Okay, continue.
That is it for now, Your Honor.
Okay.
So it was a cracked television screen.
Mm-hmm.
You would leave me up here as the other witness, by the way, just in case he wants to ask me questions until he called me up.
That's... You don't... You want me to put you back?
Yeah, you put me back as the trucker, so that if Reiko wants to ask me any questions, there you go.
Breaking news! Already? The news anchor is mentally unstable. It's true though.
It's so true.
Um.
And you'll have to give me the green light so I can present.
Yes. I was just about to let her know.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, oh crap, where is it? Okay. So I like to present the sports medal,
Oh,
and the reason why I present this is because the sports medal was actually based off of the sports of chess, because my client has actually had poor physical capabilities to try to even throw a toaster or anything that could be resulting in a cracked screen. So this just kind of goes to show that throughout their history, they have not had the physical capabilities to perform the physicality needed to perform the supposed acts presented
Welcome
against
back.
them.
yes, but if it was in a fit of rage, adrenaline can.
Is it your turn? Is it your turn, prosecutor?
That's the objection. That's the objection.
Thank Thank you, Your Honor. I would just like to make note. Oh.
Misinput.
Give me a second, please. Okay. You claim that your client doesn't have the physical capability to throw said toaster, yes?
Yes.
Are you
Well,
aware
it's not,
that...
not as far resulting in smashing the neighbor's face.
Are you aware that in fits of rage, a person can have copious amounts of adrenaline that can result in one having inhuman strength to smash a toaster in Mr. Trucker's face?
You have evidence of that?
I have pictures and receipts on this old computer that he has left in his car. Oh, look at that. He looked nervous, Your Honor.
What do you have to say?
What I have to say is I have this expired ketchup because my patient's incapabilities neurologically to be able to actually open this ketchup packet at times, resulting in it being expired, which goes to show how long he's been having these issues, let alone that the supposed breaking the toaster over his face is recent.
Objection, Your Honor. Who uses ketchup packets nowadays? We have bottles for those that you can open up.
I do.
I have
Unironically, I do use them.
May I respond?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, hold on.
I received my comment then. Is that the right word?
So the reason why is
Okay.
that when my client had been out to eat before, he always liked to try to save money where he could, especially since there's the salary cuts coming in, and you can get your condiments for free. So whenever
You can
he's
get
been
your
able
what
to
for
go
free?
out,
Your
then
condiments.
he's been able to grab ketchup packets and any other condiments that he can.
I want to hold on. Did that not work? Hold up. I didn't do it right. This one.
Alright.
Get them involved. What can you say? What did you see? What do you know?
I have to be asked a question by the
All right, the
defendant
little
now.
girl here. So,
Thank you for the Hydro Echo.
little girl,
Andre.
did you happen to see or hear anything revolving around this supposed toaster being smashed in your neighbor's face, or a broken television screen, as Lady Serene over here has accused my client of?
Oh yes, my friend Jimmy lives at that house, and we were playing in the living room when the new TV was coming in, and the delivery truck was there, and they were just moving the stuff in, and then
Ish, can you
and
give me
that-
the green light?
And then this big trucker came in,
Sorry.
and Mr. Jimmy's
Okay,
dad.
thank you.
Mr. Jimmy's dad got in his face because the trucker was trying to say that he's in front of his truck and he can't go to work, and I don't deal with that means, but he was just being a bully, and I turned around, and then when I looked back, Mr. Trucker was on his butt.
Okay. What you gotta say about that? Not you. Dracor.
I won't lie, I missed about half of that.
Basically, neighbor came in because something happened and he was annoyed and got into the defendant's face. I was
But
explaining, I'm sorry.
I didn't see him hit anybody with a toaster. I didn't see no toaster involved at all. There was a broken TV at the end of this, though. Maybe the delivery people dropped it.
Brand new
To,
shoelaces.
present some additional information here based on the fact that there were brand new shoelaces placed on old shoes that the truck driver had, since he never needs to replace his shoes, but the shoelaces had broken before, but this time, based on his older shoes, he had more than likely tripped, and since he hurt his pride, he's making an accusation against my client that he had retaliated against him with a toaster, instead of him probably tripping and hitting himself against his truck.
This is very interesting. What do you have to say?
To be honest with you,
Alright, they're kind of getting invested in this.
to be honest with you, Your Honor, I do not have any further evidence to help my case.
All right. Anything else you have to say?
I don't really have anything else to really bring up other than like a sketchbook further displaying that my client here has been keeping to low-weighted tasks and hobbies in order to keep himself busy, being incapable of physically performing the smashing of the toaster against the truck driver's face. And that ends my claims, Your Honor.
All right.
That means you make your rule because they're out of stuff.
Just 1 second. We gotta wake him up. He's sleeping. On the dock.
Julio.
Oh, he's awake. Good. All right. I think with everything put forth against me, I mean towards me, to me. Dang it. I do think that this man is not guilty.
It's not guilty? Dang. I thought for sure I had you guys.
So wild, no one remembered anything. Woke up with a new haircut. Oh, it just does the same thing.
No, it's random. Because there's been a couple different ones. Yeah.
This is what he's saying.
Yeah,
As for
so
the crime
now-
of arson, the court finds you Dracor.
So Ish is defending against Ish.
Me.
Julio.
We can-
Don't
so
have to. Last time I went against Julio, it wasn't fair.
oh, you're kind of right. We can switch it up because this would be the same order that we were just in. So,
I can
We
do
should do
random.
everybody leave first. Like
Okay.
people
Oh, yeah.
click on juror
Alright.
and then random.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Alright,
I
so-
got put on
Cancel.
prosecutor.
Random.
oh, you're
Oh.
trying to prove that Julio is guilty.
I'm
No.
So-
Random.
jurors.
I
Nope.
haven't been a witness
Random.
yet,
I
so
think.
I just
I
hopped
think
There we
he's
go.
Trying to tell us.
A bailiff?
Random. I'll go back
Julio.
to right here where it had me first.
Just send everyone to jail, even the judge.
Ah!
Because we're all breaking the law.
I'll be the judge.
Okay, you can be the judge. That's fine.
Yeah.
Dracor or Lady Stream be the prosecutor and Ish will be the defendant. Does that sound fun?
Sure.
Okay.
And I'll be the journalist again.
All right.
See,
Journalist is fun.
Yes,
Journalist
Ian.
is fun.
Everybody here is. Everyone here is.
Yeah,
You
you
can-
can kind of listen to people a little bit, and then you just kind of draw or do your own little doodles. It's like, oh, by the way, here's some news.
Exactly. It makes the entire thing a bit more interesting. All right, guys, we need a name. We need a name.
All right. Well, order in my court again. If you guys do anything funny,
Let's see. I am going to I'm not sure if I have any art that I can
we'll be
use.
silent.
It would have been so
In
funny
and out
though.
of the court, we might be able to find you. I got your guys' paperwork right here.
Let's see.
I'm looking at you, News Anchor.
Give me a second.
Any funny business, and I know where you live.
We're
witness.
gonna name him
I know
Choco
where you found
Pete.
And then I don't
And
care what happens to this guy.
stealing
All right.
candy
Oh, you know you guys can
from
take
elders
Yeah. I don't
even know what the
and
notes are for.
children.
Well, the
I mean,
notes
like,
are so you
there's a
actually know
lot
what's
of
going on.
details.
Well, yeah, so you know what's going on. I was getting lost in the sauce. That's why I kept asking, what did you say?
Yeah, I just put on mine. News is
Choco
Choco
Pete
Pete.
stealing candy from elders and children.
Choco Pete. His name. All right. We will start with the. You know, we'll start with the defendant's claim. What do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah. I have to say that while this seems to be something that my client could do, my client would never steal that. And the
Are you
reason
sure?
for this, yes, and the reason for this is
His name's
because
Choco Pete.
why'd you have to make me start first?
If you
he
do not
couldn't
have an
he
opening
could not
statement-
have done it. He could not have done it because he had an empty pizza box here, and he was too full to steal candy from anybody.
Okay, thank you. Just a reminder, you guys do not have to show evidence if you do not want to. It makes it.
Oh.
Alright, but you showed evidence, thank you. Now it's not your turn anymore. We will give it to the prosecutor.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to call my my witness to the stage, or to the podium, please.
Alright,
Thank you.
here we have the boss.
Mr. Boss, how long has Choco Pete been working in your facility for, would you say?
I'd say he's been working here about 10 years so far.
10 years. That is quite a long time.
It is a long time. Most people quit after 1 or 2 years. I don't know what kind of like punishment he likes, but I mean, whatever. Puts money in my pocket.
Dude, are you freaky? Get out of here.
Breaking news.
Oh, breaking news already? I wasn't even finished yet. Local perv took candy from a baby.
Local
Why are you
perv.
calling him a perv? You don't
It
even know
doesn't
that.
say
It's not
Order
true.
in
It's
the
not
I
true.
mean, that
Order
kind of
in
sounds
the
like
court.
him. I mean, if they put it in the media, it
my
must be true,
court.
right?
You can
It's
bang
not
on the thing and it still makes it.
Hearsay.
There you go.
Hearsay.
Alright, so, continuing, there is no name. So, this could be Choco Pete, this could not be Choco Pete. But, nonetheless, this person stole candy from a baby. Alright, prosecutor, are you done with your statement?
As a matter of fact, I am not, Your Honor.
Alright, let's continue.
Sir, would you say that Mr. Choco Pete has been not the best employee? Maybe snooping around the aisles, or maybe standing a little too close to children or elders that may have candy?
Honestly, I've been too busy over in my office. We might have to check some of the security cameras or something like that, because all I know is that he's been working with me for a while, and he's by
Domino,
default one
come
of
on
my
in.
best employees because he's stuck around for so long.
Okay. Would you explain to us why there was a plastic spider within your within your employee's pocket?
You had a plastic spider in your pocket? Oh crap!
My client said no.
I did not know that he had that there, and we do not allow plastic spiders to be carried in pockets in case they are dropped into the packaging, and there could be lawsuits to follow after. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Alright, does that conclude
Yes,
the witness?
that concludes my statement for now.
This game is fire. This
It
game
is so
fire.
fun.
Okay. Well,
I'm having so much fun.
the statement is done from the prosecutor, you can go to sleep.
Oh, oof.
Austin
It is
had a
time
really good
for
question.
the defendant.
Austin said that you should ask what his favorite candy is.
That would have been a great question.
What a freaking brilliant question.
You are a genius, Austin.
I have not
He
seen the
is
chat for
a genius. I shouldn't be talking. I'm asleep.
I am the genius. I am better than all of you guys. That's why I get to sit up here. You know what? I saw that.
What did I do? Oh.
No, not you. All right.
I was
defendant,
confused.
What do we?
All right.
What do we
My
have?
client
That's
is
cool, Dominic.
stating
Mhm,
that they did not.
mhm.
They want their witness to come and stand.
All right. We are calling upon policeman. Ugly.
But yeah,
looking
Domino,
policeman.
we got my head.
Hey, that's not nice, Judge.
He's a chicken.
I'm a perfectly
Hi,
good
Reaper. Welcome in.
citizen.
It's good to see
I will
you.
kick you out of this
All right.
Alright,
courtroom.
let's go.
Officer, I need to ask you what you know about
Yeah,
the case
it's pretty cool. It's pretty
of
cool.
what
That's
was
what we
it?
do for our Tier 3 sub now. It's a cool concept.
The local pervert taking candy from the baby. I just want to know, officer, has that case been solved?
It has not been completely solved yet. We are still gathering evidence. We have not found the candy wrappers yet.
Do we have any leads to what could be do we have any leads that could be associated with our Choco Pete here?
Well, we have found candy wrappers blown in the wind across multiple people's houses. We are investigating all of them. It is hard to tell at this particular time.
Wonderful.
What is the connection with these houses that could potentially be connected to Choco Pete?
They are within the same neighborhood area.
They're in the same neighborhood area. All right, officer. Is there anybody else that is potentially, potentially
the case
culprit?
is Choco Pete
Shush.
accused of stealing candy from elders.
I do think that there are a few people who all look identical in the area since they're all related family members, and I don't know why they all live in the same neighborhood.
Incest.
You know, defendant, I think these questions are not allowed in this courtroom.
Eh.
So we are going to be taking your defendant off the stage now. Unnecessary questioning.
Thank you.
Alright.
Oh, wait, no. Sorry.
Do we have any more information that you would like to bring up to the...
No.
Oh. Take this guy out. We'll go like this, okay. No cards, no nothing, no evidence?
No,
Alright.
nothing.
Alright. We will go to the defendant then. I mean, the prosecutor.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would just like to bring the attention to the court of this worn plushie that was found near a child who was crying because their candy has been indeed stolen. And who was nearby? None other than Choco Pete himself.
Oh. Defendant, would you like to plead your case? Besides the pizza box?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
What do we
My
have?
client is
Breaking news!
Breaking
Breaking
news!
news!
Rookie cop lies in court.
I didn't
I-
know anything.
Well, that cop looks super old. I don't know if that was
Bottom of the barrel cadet.
bottom
Your
of the
Honor.
barrel.
Well, I mean, the rookie officer seemed kind of unreliable.
Late bloomer.
Late bloomer. Ugly. Late bloomer.
The
Rookie.
early bloomer looks old but very young.
Yeah, nothing's working out for him. Alright, sorry, defendant.
My client says that the child crying was not anything to do with candy. It was because the child's glasses, as we can see here, if I could freaking click on them, had fallen off and broken, and because of this, she fell and she scraped her knee. She hurt herself, and that is why she was crying. Has nothing to do with the candy being stolen. She also, you said the plush was damaged, yes? No, it
A
was
worn.
out.
It was
She
a
had
worn
also
plushie.
She had
good
also
so far.
dropped her plushie.
So you're saying this child is blind?
How do you think the case goes?
I am saying that with her broken glasses, she had an impairment to her vision, and this caused her to fall and hurt herself.
So does that mean she did or did not
I see.
take a good look at the culprit who stole her?
She also did not get a good look at the culprit stealing her candy.
Alright. Are these... What's her vision like? She's just blind as a bat without glasses, or... Any evidence?
I
We
would
need
say
an eye test. We need an
Eye test, yeah. Do we know anything? Defendant?
her vision has been deemed to be low enough where she cannot sit in the back of the classroom without her
Alright, dodge
glasses.
this if dodge
She's
this if
considered
she can see.
legally
Dodge
blind
this if she
without
can
them.
see. She dodged it.
Alright. Is that your final statement?
Stop.
We would like your final statement, please.
That was my statement.
Okay. We will now go to the prosecutor. What do you say about all this shenanigans?
Well, Your Honor, I would like to show this losing lottery
We
ticket
do touch grass regularly.
mainly because Choco Pete here has been a huge gambler for many years. And due to the fact that he has lost many times, he finds it glorious to steal candy from young children and elders due to the fact that they are vulnerable and have a harder time defending themselves.
Choco Pete, is this true? You would steal candy from me?
No, this is not
From
true at all.
me? My grandchildren? My children's children? Their children's children?
No.
Despicable. We still haven't proven you guilty, but
What's the button?
fact. Alright,
Where's this one?
the defendant has something to say. But you know, you can yell objection.
I know. I'm trying
Oh.
to find the one that looks like an objection. None of these are what I want.
It'll
Okay.
okay. In
I'd
the
like to
thing,
speak.
the hotkeys, it would be 0 if you want to like use that.
There
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm gonna present this inherited ring. This ring is
Uh-huh.
actually something that was given to him by his great grandfather. So not only does he feel these things are very important and valuable, but this is also, if you look closely, it has an inscription on it saying diabetic. He cannot afford to buy candy because, well, he doesn't steal candy. Fuck. He doesn't steal candy because he can't eat it. This man is
Yeah,
poorly
so-
diabetic.
This is a precious memory or an old mistake.
Your Honor, I would like to ask a question to the defendant.
Alright, allow it.
Would you say that for him being diabetic, which stage it would be? Would you say he's had it from a very young age, or has it blossomed in recent years?
He has type 1 diabetes. He's been dealing with it his whole life.
I close my question. Or
Diabetes.
My questioning.
Satisfy your okay.
yes, that does.
Diabetes.
Alright, this
Diabetes.
this you guys witnesses are getting
Diabetes.
so unruly. Okay, well, what
You
we've
got
seen on the
diabetes.
news, so a local perv store took candy from a baby.
God
The,
damn.
the
Hey, got
witness
diabetes.
lied. He's an old, washed up rookie cop that lies in court. He's going to prison afterwards. And then we have, as evidence, an inherited ring that's a mistake, some broken glasses from a little girl that couldn't see her culprit, and an empty pizza box saying Choco Pete could not have eaten more. Oh, candy. Okay, and breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Family of crimes.
We all steal.
Yo.
So, Choco Pete's family is full of crimes, or is that everybody? Very misleading news anchor. Doesn't know how to write tabloids. Alright.
It got you to
We
click on
will-
it, didn't it, though?
In my court.
A figure of speech, really.
Alright, we will now proceed to the final messages. Alright, we will go first and hear from the defendant. What is your final statement?
My final statement is that with all of this information compiled, that he's diabetic, was full, and could not have possibly stolen the candy.
Who did it?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, I'm okay. That was it. Well,
Okay,
the
that
gist
was
of
it? Alright.
Yeah.
Now we will move on to the
Your Honor, I have no further evidence to show for the fact that these cards suck.
They all suck.
Alright.
You should be able to go without cards. Just saying.
So
Just
yeah,
kidding.
you don't have
No,
to
the
use
card-
your evidence if you have
Well,
it.
the cards help with like.
Ah!
All the cards do is confuse me.
Why did I get bonked?
Well,
I will.
it just helps you tie stuff in.
Alright. I got a couple of choice words. You are crooked and you are going to get fired. You, I like you. We gotta talk about gambling more.
Oh, yeah, I like money too.
He's an honest man. We like it.
Alright. I will now proceed with
Look
the
him in
verdict.
Aiden Pike.
I do not see enough evidence that this disgusting piece of work is in fact guilty. So we are gonna, and I'm gonna keep a close eye on him. He's a horrible gambler. Is not guilty.
Damn.
Yippee!
That was fun though.
Yay! Not guilty.
Austin,
You're
thanks
not
to you.
guilty.
Thanks to you,
Woo!
Austin. I had the idea for him. Austin,
Good
thank
job,
you.
Ish. Good Josh. Good job, Ish. Julio would. You're gonna be.
Thank you.
I'm suing your
Hi,
ass right
Jeremiah.
now.
Oh, am I the defense?
Yeah.
Alright.
Greg Clark, do you want to be the journalist, the witness, or the bailiff? And I'll just be the other one.
Judge. Oh no, Serene.
Please change the judge.
I'll be a
Yee.
journalist, I guess. That's where random put me.
Dracor can be judge
You can
next.
pick whichever one you want.
As a witness, you have to be nice to both of us.
Yes.
I
could be a
tried
journalist,
to
I
be
haven't been
nice to both people last time I was a witness, but people kept shutting me up and being rude.
Oh, shit. I
Or
wonder
did
who that
you
was.
want to be the journalist?
No, I don't mind.
Alright, let's go. Fern?
I'm trying to think of think of
Hello,
something
Anne.
to find you guilty. Yes.
Yeah,
Find me
since
guilty.
you're gonna have to. Yeah, you have to have something on there.
Find me guilty? Come on. We all know how this is gonna end, guys.
All right.
Ooh.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Serene. And now, we wait for
Pretty cute. Mwah, I kiss you with airplane.
no flirting in the court.
Stop me, I dare you.
Judge Shireen, do you see how this witness and
Can't
the
stop me.
prosecutor are in cahoots?
Wow, we have a doctor and an amateur detective.
Oh.
It does not seem like this is looking good.
Ooh, how interesting.
Technically,
call
I'm not
here-
a witness at the moment. I'm
call-
just a person.
I
I'm not
call
a witness till I'm on the
hearsay
stand.
on doctor.
Do you even?
He's a witch doctor. He's not even a real doctor.
Guilty Bob stealing organs from people on streets. Bob,
Whoa!
why would you steal organs from people?
This worked really well for that.
All right, let's get this court started. Let's start this court. Let's
I
get
got a couple of things.
court
to
in
say.
a tray or whatever. I first called to the stand. Fern.
Yes. Thank you, Your Honor. Now, this criminal here you see
Digimon, what can I do for you?
has stole
Hey, I'll
several
do a minute.
organs from my clients. This is a great wide lawsuit where I have 7 victims missing organs from their lungs to their livers to their kidney beans and everything in between. And we know
Kidney
he's stolen
beans.
at least some of them.
I see.
Row.
So,
Alright.
the different types of organs that you're claiming have been stolen go from hearts, livers, and kidneys? Lungs, sorry.
Kidney beans, lungs, kidneys, and livers.
So, nothing like a heart or a brain?
No, because they've all come to me as far as I've known.
Very breath off.
Okay. Thank you for your statement. Defendant, what do you have to say for
Yes,
yourself?
Honorable Judge, as I look across here, I see a despondent man with a mustache and a top hat who just likes to say complete lies about my client. My client is an outstanding man. He has 7 children, 4 that he's already sent to college, and they've grown up to be doctors themselves. So I don't know why he would do a profession about stealing kidney beans. You know, kidney beans aren't really something that you steal from a person. Those are things you eat. So I think our prosecutor doesn't know what he's talking about. And so I think my client should be free of charge from everything. And all those people that have brought cases upon my client should have to pay $1 million each for restitution. That is my case.
Thank you for your statement.
Yes.
I'm going to call the first witness to the stand, the doctor. Oh, wait, wrong button. Thank you.
I didn't even get to finish throwing my paper.
Sorry, you
Okay.
can do that real quick. Oh, no,
All
you
good.
can't.
No, it's all good. Well, I don't have it. Oh, I
Oh,
do have
you
it.
did have it.
I
All
do.
right. Sir Doctor, can you swear to the court that you would tell the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yup.
And now that you're abided by the law of Socktopia, can you can you tell everyone who the defendant is to you?
I have no idea.
In other
Yeah,
words,
that's my witness. That's my witness.
yes, I'm aware.
Yeah, but you would ask the they wouldn't know the defendant. That's like, this is an
Lady
expert.
Serene.
Okay, do you know the defendant?
Serene?
Yes.
Evidently, no, I don't. Apparently,
Yes.
I don't know the witness.
Just Serene?
Yes, Julio.
As she just stated, she does not know the person being judged. So
I
why
thought
is
I
this,
knew the person.
why is
I'm
this
pretty
witness
sure they're a
even here?
patient.
This is an
Why is
expert
this-
witness. They
why-
are a doctor themselves. They're a doctor themselves.
Order!
They turn-
Order!
This is
I
my
asked-
expert witness.
I asked
This
to
is my
be-
expert witness.
Hello, Louis.
Judge,
Because they.
may I speak?
You may.
Austin?
Okay, thank you. Prosecutor, please be quiet. No, I got something for you. Yes, so as we've seen here, they do not know who my client is. So I would like to question this doctor. Why are you here?
Because I thought that he was one of my patients.
Okay, so you've been fed information by the prosecutor in order to indict my client? Is this what you were saying?
Actually, I'm confused and frustrated.
Okay,
Fern,
so
do I know
think
this
we
person
should-
or not?
I think we should
No,
make
you're an
this
expert
doctor
witness. You're an expert
complete.
witness. You are
They
yourself
are not
a doctor.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I think this is lies. They've been fed information that is
So can I
going to be
step
used
in?
against
Can I
my-
step in?
You
Can
may.
can I step in? Okay. While he's not directly my patient, I was one of the people that performed an autopsy on all of the bodies that were found with their lungs and organs and whatnot missing. And I can prove that they were not done by someone with any sort of medical background. Whoever did this did not really know what they're doing. It appears that parts were left behind, things were damaged that should not have been.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Breaking news.
breaking news.
socks named Bob linked to performance. Oh my goodness.
Organs that are removed ethically are only done by people who have experience in doing so, and they're always documented in hospital or medical records, and we have no records of any of the organs that have gone missing in this last period of time. So we know that it was not removed by someone for ethical reasons.
Thank you for your statement. You may return to the back to your seat.
Yippee!
Alrighty.
So I would like to make my statement now.
Okay, where's the thingy?
Bye, Ian.
Alright.
Thanks for coming.
So as
Good
we
luck,
have
Wendy.
seen,
Louis.
the prosecutor brought up a very sketchy doctor that had no idea why they were here at the beginning until the prosecutor told them what they were here for. Meaning that
Because he
I
thought
think,
they were.
I think their whole eyewitness claim here should be taken off the board. Should not even be thought about because they didn't know
I just want
why
to say
they
that I've been asleep. I just want to say that my
I think they
character's
should
been
be
asleep
bogged.
this entire time.
they should be brought. So
I need that to be mentioned.
So I think we should take that off the board. The doctor was a phony, and they were brought in here just to instill fear into my client. I'm so sorry, Bob. They will not get you. We know you're innocent, and we are going to prove it. I love you, man. No, give me
Okay.
money. So, and as we've seen the news, breaking news, socks named Bob linked to preference in eating kidneys. So,
That's your client.
but we
Austin,
see
I believe
my
that it's better
client's
to
name
watch
is
on Twitch.
Guilty Bob.
He's a.
Personally,
my name-
it's
my
better
guy's
on Twitch.
name is
Objection.
Guilty Bob,
May I have.
not Bob. And it says
Order! Order in the court!
Yeah.
While I appreciate your statement, I'm gonna let the prosecutor speak. Yes.
Objection. Objection.
Nope. Your time's
Objection.
over, sir. Your
Objection.
time's over. Your time's over.
Mute him.
Objection.
Stun him. Stun him. Stun him.
You can speak in just a moment.
Alright, may I actually have the floor? Thank you, man. Thank you. Here I found on his computer, his work computer, you say, a global, was it a global malware, which he got from using the dark web, where he was selling the organs on the dark web.
Do we have any proof that this was his computer?
Yes, it was found in his apartment.
Thank you for your statement. Julio?
Yes. So I would like to bring. So we've talked about the doctor and his diagnosis and how he looked at,
Thank you, Austin. We appreciate it.
as we talked about,
Thank you.
stealing organs. But the news report, if it's talking about my client, it just talks about eating kidneys. So it's never stated
Objection.
what
Objection. Objection.
that
Declined
stolen
for
are
now.
Our kidneys. This says stealing organs from people on the streets. This talks about a preference. So if my client was eating the kidneys, why would we have the need to steal anything else? This is hearsay. I have evidence that I would like to.
Hold on to that that thought for a moment. Yes, Fern. The floor is yours.
He is a cannibal and he can have any preference he'd like. He does not have to take and steal all the organs he wants to eat, but in fact, he can only steal organs that he would like to eat.
This is Eyeless Chef all over again.
I'd like to bring to the stand.
We'll probably call you Mignator.
Oh, breaking news!
It's easier to remember. But thank you for coming over.
Polls say doctor works on organs, and where is it?
Find some.
Detective finds. Oh,
Yeah, you click tab and then you go to breaking news.
yeah.
I can't click on it. Oh, there it goes.
It's got lots of emotes.
Did you want to bring your witness back onto the stand, Fern?
I can't get my breaking news to come up. What are you guys clicking to do that?
Tab,
Tab.
and then it has like its
Oh, there,
own
there.
section.
Yes. All right.
Alright,
So I have not even had
W
a
Drives,
chance.
yes!
I have not even had a chance to state my evidence
All
or
good,
anything.
Austin.
So
All
at
good.
this
Oh, no.
point, it just looks like
Aw.
the prosecutor is allowed to
Sad.
take full reign of this conversation, and me and my client are not allowed to
Well,
state our opinions. So I think we should postpone this and maybe allow my client to just go free.
well, the floor is yours if you want to, if you'd like to make your statement.
You're scared.
you have our
Let-
attention.
Let us, let us, let
You're
us
scared
hope
how
that
powerful
you
I
are
am.
not
You're
a
scared how powerful I am.
judge.
Uh,
We talked about
You fear me.
we talked about
Order.
My client's going to jail.
So
Order.
The news reporter has been drawing up some very sketchy and creepy portraits of news articles, and it seems
Spill.
like he is
I
very
tried, thank you.
very intent on pinning it on my client.
Facts, Domino.
As we have seen, the
Hi,
prosecutor
Snowy
himself.
Flake. Welcome
News
in.
flags. Is somebody
Hello,
here?
Snowy Flake.
Okay. The prosecutor himself has been showing us the facts that he brought in a phony doctor,
Thank you, Echo.
and now it seems like everything is pointing that the prosecutor and the news anchor are working together. How it is that we don't know that they are the ones that are stealing these organs and blaming it on my client. Now, I would like to point this out as well. My client has an old stamp more expensive than a kidney on the black market. Meaning, why we have enough money?
I went to college.
Why do we have to do
Shush.
this? Why would we have to commit these crimes ourselves?
Objection.
If
Objection,
we
Your
really
Honor.
wanted to, we have a lot of money. We could pay somebody to do. Why would
No,
we
Snowy
put
Flake, I'm
ourselves
just
out
too
there?
good.
Meaning,
just too
my
good, Snowy
client
Flake.
is innocent.
Thank you,
Objection,
Echo.
Your Honor.
He has
Overwritten.
whatever he wants with. Plus, we have this hotel key card, forgotten checkout. So we have proof here that we were at a hotel during the time that all these crimes were being committed. We weren't even in town. So there is no proof. We just got back, and they're trying to pin this on us. on
I
my client.
see.
My client has been out of the country for the last 30 years. 30
That is a
years
long time.
helping foundations around the world, children,
Oh no.
build hospitals, build foster homes, everything. Why would he endanger something as beautiful as that? As you can see, we have the money to do all this stuff, stamp. So, yeah, I think they're trying to pin this on us when the prosecutor and the news anchor, as shown in the sketchbook, creepy pictures, breaking news, these are creepy pictures, and the phony doctor that was brought in here without knowing what they were here for, prove that the prosecutor is setting all this up to try to frame my client.
Hi, Evie.
Welcome back, Evie. Fern. Austin burnt his quesadilla.
Why'd he do that?
Well, he was invested in our story.
May I
Oh,
speak
fair
now?
enough.
May I speak now?
You may.
The defendant has had quite a bit of talking, as he's been able to use 4 pieces of evidence, or 3 pieces of evidence. Well, I've only used 1 or 4.
The stage is yours.
It appears he's trying to have favor with you and convince you of only lies. The hotel key. It would make no sense for him to be out of this town for 30 years. Would he be staying in a hotel for 30 years? Obviously not. Let me just show you a couple things that I'd like to present. A friendship bracelet of the first victim he stole. Just a mere child from a day camp, which was out of town, where he says he was out of town. The dates match up. May I say, a little suspicious.
Breaking news. Bob, identical twin of guilty Bob, found dead. Oh.
Oh. And it appears he's trying to take over the family business. And I was literally about to bring this up, a business card of his older, better-looking, smarter brother. Who runs a successful doctor business, or being a doctor himself.
God.
Thank you for both statements. Before I make my final verdict, I am going to call...
I have one more piece of evidence, and I would like to call my witness as well, please.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Yes. So now you have to help me.
Thanks.
You have the floor.
Yes. So, as I was being investigated, I also hired a private detective.
Okay.
I was.
How do we know
worried.
he's not corrupt? Why should we trust them?
I am a she. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. It's luscious.
I was worried that
This
my
phony detective looks merely like a child.
Can you
So-
bonk him, please?
I was worried that
Thank you.
we wouldn't
Of
have
course.
enough time and energies to go out and find evidence to show that my client
judge is
here
guilty?
was,
Why
Ah,
did it take
oof.
so long to bring this evidence
was
up?
working.
Why did it take so long for you to bring this evidence up?
Shush. It is Julio's turn.
For the
We've allowed you to bring up your thoughts. Please allow
Thank
us
you,
to bring it
Austin,
up.
for the follow.
We have been nothing but kind, showing that my client here is nothing but respectful to other people and individuals.
Objection.
Violent
Objection.
epidemic, as we talked about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Objection.
We've talked about how
It's
we've
COVID.
we've been out of the country for 30 years, helping
Objection.
out where there's
Let him finish.
violent epidemics, right? Helping children build homes, build foster, because they're losing their parents. The hotel key card shows where we're keeping these children in the case of these emergencies. We can't just build hospitals out of nowhere. We need somewhere to put them in, and that is what this whole here our private detective, our amateur detective, we're being kind and we're giving them the thought of being able to go find the evidence for us. And they did. They have proof that where we've been
Hey,
for the
Lois.
last 30
Hello,
years
Juan.
and what
Welcome
we've
in.
eaten, when we've gone to bed, when we woke up.
You don't have any
when we
receipts? No,
clocked
that's really
in.
weird, huh? That's
When
really
we
weird that
clocked
you have
in.
receipts. And where are the children? Why didn't you bring them? But you brought a detective, but wouldn't bring the children? Objection, Your Honor.
We
Objection.
can't bring
Objection.
we can't bring
Objection. Objection.
because they have
Order.
visas.
Order.
Objection.
They do not have visas to come into this country.
Objection.
As I
Objection.
said, we've
Oh
been
my
out of the
goodness.
country for 30
Objection.
years. We just came back
Objection.
after one day.
Object-
We can't just get visas overnight. This detective here has all the evidence of everywhere
Objection.
we've been. We didn't have time to do it. They did, which is why we brought them to stance. Please, detective, show the judge all the information about where we
This
were,
is a phony.
where we woke
This is a
up,
phony.
all
As
we
he called
found
my
for the
doctor a
children,
phony. This is a phony.
and then the children's statements as well.
Well, as you can see, that they were not in the area, not even in the country during the time of all of this happening. There might have been some confusion, I'm not sure, but they were nowhere near when this could happen. It's impossible, truly. And we do have statements of children proving that they were outside the country. Children are really bad at lying, but they also prove it too, and they were there to truly help and support these children. They weren't. He's not the kind of guy. Throughout all my time working with him, he is not the kind of guy who would sit around and go steal people's organs. All he wants to do is help support other people in third world countries.
You're not supposed to investigate him. You're not investigating him. You're helping. He said that you sent them to go do other stuff outside the country. Liar. Got caught in your own lies, stupid.
Don't call me stupid, Bunkin. It would be really helpful if you'd ask questions.
So Judge,
They won't let me. I've been saying
Judge-
objection.
Okay.
Judge
Ask
Shireen,
me questions.
Hold on.
we allow the prosecutor to give his statement because we are respectful individuals. Bob Pierce
Prosecutor?
is nothing but a kind man.
Yes.
Yeah. Just as he said with mine, I would like to throw out this the private detective because he was saying that we need to throw out my my doctor, which is certified and could show you all his doctorates, but you know, all of a sudden this matters. This has no validity whatsoever. Can't prove it. He has no bills or
Take me off the
transactions
stand.
showing
I'm
that
tired.
he has no ability to show that of purchases or the documentation showing he helped any children whatsoever. He's just a liar, a fibber, and a con artist who's trying to get you to believe something. He speaks over me. He acts as though I have no opinion or validity. Sorry.
Well, it appears to me that he had some pretty solid evidence.
Yes, Judge
Except for the
Serene,
fact that he
if I
can't
may.
prove it. Except for he can't
Oh.
prove it. He's never
If
been
I
able to prove
may?
it. He doesn't. See how he
Prosecutor,
tries
if
to
I
talk
may.
over me and then
Oh.
tries to get in your favor?
No,
I've
I'm
been
just
on,
asking
I've
the
been
prosecutor.
on
I'm so
offense
sorry.
this entire
Oh my
time.
goodness.
I will wait my turn.
Are you
Are we done?
are you satisfied with your statement?
No. Why have I not been able to use all my evidence? You
Well,
only
you
allowed the
can.
defendant to use it.
The floor is yours. You have the green light.
I'm actually going to be able to use all my evidence and not be overruled by him, bringing in phony testimony.
Yes. That is
You
correct. I will allow
convince me. You have the floor.
Let's see. An overused eraser from all the documents he forged, having to erase all the blemishes he's made.
Okay.
Indicting and faking checks and making up children who do not even exist. Let's see, what else do I have here? I would have been able to use more of this evidence had I been given the opportunity, but now it's too far gone. Let's see. And then a read-on message where his brother tried to contact him, but he left him on read as on the night he was trying to kill him. There was even found evidence from our journalist here. Don't forget that. Alright. And
All right. Can we make our closing statement now? Judge.
I am going to review the evidence, and in the meantime, continue to talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Let's
So
see.
I would like to bring up that we couldn't have forged any documents or overused an eraser because it was the amateur detective that went in and found all the information for us as we had just come into the country, and as we got into the country an hour later we were put into custody, being framed by, again, the prosecutor and the news anchor because of their sketchy art that is creepy than they should be. And yeah, so here my client has no way to use an eraser to forge his own documents, and as we were brought in and questioned and put into the holding cell for the last couple of days, we couldn't have answered our brother, and we would have to have left him on red because my client would not have his phone. That is my concluding thoughts.
All right.
pathetic is what I call that.
Defender, you claim that your client has been out of town for 30 years, helping children in another country, and does not have access to his phone.
No, we do have access to
Like the internet, I mean.
we do have access to the internet.
Okay.
We left, as they said, when the brother was murdered. So the brother would have had to have been murdered when we got into the country. As I said, we were here for an hour, and then my brother was found dead, and then we were left in custody, and we couldn't reply to our brother. So as you know, when you come in from customs, you have to be searched thoroughly The check-in to the country takes about an hour for them to give you your baggage. So there would be no way for us to even be able to use our phones in this turmoil. So that is why we would be left on red.
Okay.
The message was on the day of his death. And again, the business cards, again, we weren't even here. So we wouldn't have business cards for here on our person. We came back to the country with nothing. We came back from our long journey. The friendship bracelet, those were made to us by the children.
All right.
By the children.
Thank you for the clarification. You have the floor, Fern.
May I get the light? Or we're not
Yes.
doing light. So I think I think that client has finally officially lost his marbles. He's been forgetting what this whole court session's about. It's about the stolen organs, not just about the brother's murder. That just happened. I just brought that up as a coincidence during his time, funny time. So it appears he's forgotten why we're here to start with. He's here because he was buying, and selling organs. He got a global mail malware for which he was because he was buying organs on the dark web. Here's a friendship bracelet from his first victim, which is a girl from summer camp. It doesn't even have to be here, but do you remember the organizations that he claims he created for his organization he created?
I believe so.
In fact, I believe he said he created this
Hi,
organization.
Claudia Kratos, you're good.
I believed that one of the organizations he created is a summer camp, in which he's killed and took this friendship bracelet from. The business card for the many organizations he created. Makes him look so great. Wrong. It's nothing there's nothing in reality there. An overused ratio for all the forged documents. He said he was from a third world country or a very low income organization, a place. So he wouldn't be able to have access to pens and only pencils and paper. And then finally, the messages that were unread that show he was on his way doing something unacceptable.
Thank you for your final statement, Fern. Just a side note, I just realized how long this court has been going, and holy crap. I think I am ready to give my final verdict. As of today, as I, Judge Serene, judge of the Court of Sockington, I say, Socktopia, sorry, thank you. I will. I believe that the defendant, one second, hold on. Prosecutor, how do you plead how do you claim guilty, right? Yes.
Yeah, I believe he's guilty.
Thank you.
Lock him up.
And defenders, how do you plead?
And the murder.
Yeah, we plead that restitution be done to my client. We have done nothing but kindness to this world, and the kindness is
No,
being
you're all
repaid
good,
back
Milligan. It's
with
fine.
malice. As you have all the documents, I think we need bring no further information up to you. As you have seen where we've been, all the information of what we've done, and it's laid out the groundwork of how great my client is. It's foolproof, and we would like to thank the detective once again for being able to bring all that information to us in such a short period of time that we've been in lockup, because we couldn't do that ourselves as we were locked up. Thank you.
So basically, not guilty. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Whew. This is a tough decision. As of today,
Thank you for the
the defendant is not guilty.
Not
Yes.
guilty! And they threw a massive party!
Fern has a punchable face.
Oh God.
That's crazy.
Bob,
Nah.
we did it,
Well,
homie.
Lady
Let's go
Serene
sell
has
some
pillow
organs.
hands
Do I have pillow hands?
and a conscience.
Oh man, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I'm
pillow
so-
hands and a
I feel
contract.
Bye,
bad.
Mulligan.
I
Hello,
feel bad
Loki.
for you, Lady Streams. Like,
Why?
you're put in like one of the worst positions ever. Because the worst part is like everybody in my chat's like guilty, and even Drakecore has a couple people that said guilty, and I'm like, I guess not.
I mean, from where I was standing, it didn't sound like he was guilty. Kind of just sounded like allegations, a bunch of different like spots that were missing. But that's just me.
Bye, Mulligan. So, Fern, we have 3 people in chat who say that in future streams they would take part of the jury as Twitch.
Okay.
That would be fun.
So that's cool.
But,
I call journalist next.
Random. Where do I go? Oh, good.
And you're just like, let me draw.
Basically, I love drawing. Drawing's fun and
here's the
soothing.
thing. It's not even about whether me or Julio won. It was just whoever got the last thing. I think one of the things that me and like it's like the last thing that got you. I feel like was like, even though
The
like I
bottom
made
ones in
valid
the
points to
jury.
get him guilty, you were just like I think he had made a decision, which is fine because like you're the judge.
Mhm.
But like what's it called? I had said something that made complete sense, and you're like
Hello,
overruled, and I'm like
lover.
I guess. And then one thing that I would say is pretty obviously next time
Mhm.
is I think you do actually need to give us more time to speak,
Mhm.
more time to speak, because Julio had like 7 or 8 minutes of just talking where he got to present all his evidence. I didn't get a chance to interject at all.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He
I will.
summoned me like 3 No, you're good. It happened, right? A lot's going on.
Mhm. But I will do better at making sure that everyone gets a chance to speak longer than like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah,
I
I
think we
definitely
did
think.
fine, Fern. I think you didn't try to interject, and a lot of the times your interjection was just.
Well, no, like, cause like I literally tried to present information. I was like, may I present information? She's like, after the statement, and then you go to the next statement, and I'm like, all right, I guess that statement gets thrown out.
Well,
Alright.
because
Your name,
I
the
wanted to
guilty.
plant all my
I
information,
killed her.
all my cards
Name
at
him
once.
guilty.
'Cause if I planted him like you did, 3 at the front and then 2 at the end,
That's
I
what I'm
knew
saying,
I
though.
was
It's
gonna lose.
because what had
Thank
happened
you
was
for the bits, Magnator.
I was never
I
able to.
stuttered.
I was never
Thank
able to
yous.
even give that like. I was never able to give that information
Oopsies.
because Lady Stream.
Mhm.
Lady Stream would never let me speak when you were like presenting any piece different, and you were able to place them like actually strategically versus where I got to do like I was like literally. Do you not remember? I
You
said
gave me
I
an
had.
interesting idea, though, guys.
And yet,
Sorry,
Fern,
not you. Like chat. Chat's
I
giving me an
literally.
interesting
You were able
idea.
to put 4 cards down, and I had put 1 down.
All right, I'm gonna step away for a second, but I won't be long.
All love, Fern. All love.
I know.
So the
Yes,
jurors
that's how it
just
works.
make, or they just type comments and stuff. Do they actually talk?
So the jurors would be. I
Anime
watched
girl,
a couple
I'm
of
the best
videos
couple.
of it on YouTube before I came over here to play. And the jurors, if we have 3 jurors, they make the decision. So if 2 jurors say guilty and 1 says not guilty, then he's guilty.
Okay, connecting
Or-
to Twitch
well,
allows
really?
you to use the Twitch Jurors
Yeah.
feature to start a poll in the chat and lets viewers vote guilty or not guilty throughout the trial. Important, this must be set up before launching the game and the related options must be enabled by the host for it to work. Okay.
Okay. I was kind of
Note,
wondering, just like
linking
if
from
they.
Mozilla Firefox won't work. Teehee.
But so pretty much what I felt was like again like it is like one of those things where like I felt like everybody except for Lady Street did it really well. It was like you're cut off. Cut off what felt meant the most
Uh-oh.
is like you're like okay like even Drakecore like it's like you're done talking.
Anime girl, I do think we're the best couple.
You need to
Thank
like
you for the follow,
you have
other
to
person.
you have to give that
Thank you,
separation of
Magnator. I
time.
appreciate it. We
You
feel
have to give
special.
that separation of time.
You gotta keep them separated.
Because like I said, like Julio got to speak for 8 uninterrupted minutes, and that's the hard part about it. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. It's
Magnator
Austin.
or Austin.
Meganator? Austin. Thank you for the bits. I'm sorry. I'm just heated. That just shows how invested you
Mhm.
could get. This is the kind of game I guarantee we're gonna play too much of.
Hey, Fern, I did it. I was being very respectful, so I would get. I don't know if you heard.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you,
Yeah.
Judge Serene. You know, I appreciate it. My client is being very nice to let Fern talk.
Yeah.
Just getting into people's minds.
Well, I tried. I was like, "Hey, Lady Strange, may I speak?" And she's like, "No."
Thank you, gotcha, love.
Or like
Just-
after the
we'll
statement,
be able to
and
change
you
this
would, you would
call
do 2 statements. Thank you, Kenny. You would.
no,
you
that was
just-
one
Thanks,
statement.
Kenny.
It just had like 7 different parts.
Are you ready, Fern?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I was in. Well, Lady Strange's not back yet, so I'm giving her a second.
Oh, I thought since she.
I forgot that she left.
But yeah, I was just like,
Low-key.
I was just able to like. He was just able. You were just able to continuously
I forgot that
throw
she
your
left.
argument.
Low-key.
Versus when I would, like I said, you presented 2 and then 3. I was like, I was cursed. I was cursed. You know.
All love though, all love.
What bailiff do you do the game? They get to silence people. That's why the bailiff's important. it would have forced Julio to freaking stop talking, or let me get a chance. Jeez.
Or maybe give the witnesses a chance.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I would never get like when you were talking. Julio never didn't let you talk either. It worked both ways. I tried to. I was like, he's like, just throw this witness out. I was like, what? I don't get to speak to my own witness.
No. So what happened is Ish came in saying, "I don't know why I'm here." And I'm like, I got to use this to my advantage before Fern can refute it, and so I did.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what Fern like wanted me there for.
I literally said, "You're my expert, and you're like, "An expert in what?" And you started speaking for the defendant. You're like, "All right, I'm the expert," and I'm like, "For me." And that's when you said, "Yeah, these organs were taken out incorrectly by someone who doesn't know anything about it." And I'm like, "Thank
And hey, this was my first
God.
chance to actually try being a witness because the first time I did it, I was a dog, and they're like, "Oh, dogs can't talk. Oh, dogs can't talk. Dogs can't talk." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Oh my God." Like I said, I was just like, I was trying.
Thank you, Gotcha
trying.
Lover. Hello, Cola.
I was surprised that a dog was one, but you know what? I can see like you could go really abstract with this and totally put full logic on the fact that
I
we're all
was
socks,
trying.
and then the dog is like sniffing around the different socks.
I was trying. I was like, yeah, the dog saw them wrestling naked, but they weren't sleeping. You guys didn't even let me finish saying that they never slept.
But yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, it's hard because you're trying to compete against your friends, and the person, the all-powerful judge, gets to choose who gets to speak. And the bailiff, we definitely need to play this minimum 6 people next time. So if we have any friends who do want to play and are willing to buy the game, we should absolutely encourage them to play with us.
I'm back.
There you
Hi,
go.
Lady
Bye.
K.
Sorry, it took me a minute.
Next time we can get Kenny to play. Kenny said he'd play with us.
Well, is Kenny busy right now?
Kenny, do you own the game currently? I can check.
He was in here, so.
Mr. Goodbot in my chat said he'd love to be juror.
Kenny!
Oh,
Hey,
Kenny!
Drake, tell your chat that they should just always agree with me.
Hi, Twitchy. Welcome in.
Oh,
Julio.
I know. He says I'm driving.
Kenny, why? Would
Why
you
do you
like your placement of your name on me? Do you want me to take it off entirely?
Nah, you guys are fine.
Fern's got it looking like a tattoo.
Yeah, across my forehead. All right, I guess we're gonna go. I guess we're gonna go the 5 people comp. Right, 5 player this one.
Let's
Gotcha,
go!
lover. Fern's normally way
Let's
better
go.
at reading chat on TikTok than I am, but he's also like really invested in the game.
Oh, I was
Yes.
heated. You should. I'm literally sweating. I'm just.
He
in
just
here.
he just wanted
I'm
to beat
going
me.
through it.
He was
playing it
telling me
smooth.
last night.
What?
Oh, thank God.
That the problem is I want to watch that whole. I want to play that a whole video. That would be fire. That
What
would be that one quote right there seen as a freaking whole as a video would be freaking fire.
Yep. it was
Hi,
me.
Hawks. Welcome in.
Give you that. Why can't I freaking hit you?
Well, because we
There we
didn't.
go.
We didn't
Because
if
the
you-
paper
if you
planes are
wanna
hard
play,
to throw.
You should have been home.
It's funny because my little bro was hearing me from the other room, and he comes in here and he's like, "You sound like a lawyer." I'm like, "Oh, thank you."
Thank you.
You actually did.
I have to.
Oop.
I have to get in character, you know.
Yep, that's true.
If I didn't have to use these stupid cards, I'd probably be doing better.
So, Julio, were our cards not freaking fire though?
Yes,
Our
yes,
cards
we
are
both.
They were
had
actually
some
really
good
good.
cards.
We were just freaked. It was crazy. That was like, I like I said, that one went either way.
Well, at first I thought I was cooked, and then I'm like, wait a
We're
second.
trying, gotcha, lover.
I'm like, I can just say I'm out of the country.
All right,
And
Kenny,
I've been
but we're not
fighting
gonna be
an epidemic.
streaming in an hour.
Oh.
My witness is a dog, chat. Just so you know, my witness is a dog, and my dog's.
Hey, you're very good dog, though.
No, no, I'll speak. I'll speak.
Oh,
Say
that's
guilty for
allowed.
not flushing.
By the-
Yeah,
by
it's
the
not
way,
allowed when it's against.
Left sock. Hearing goblins to hiring goblins to take right sock out of the dryer. Oh dear.
All right, all rise for the all-powerful Fern. I will say objection to myself whenever I feel like it, and I will cause pain. All right, Drake 4. All right, Ish. All right, prosecutor may start. Opening statement, please.
All right. Left sock is accused of hiring goblins to take the right sock out of the dryer.
Is this metaphorical or literal? Like, did we take,
Did he steal a dime bag or like an actual sock?
or was it a person? Was it just a
No,
normal sock?
let's try to put this as in like we are actually socks. So the defendant, the left sock, is accused of hiring goblins, basically to kidnap or take the right sock out of the dryer.
Got it. So he's
A kidnapper.
he's killing
Look
him.
at his face. He's killing them.
Right? He's killing him. Right? Take him out.
Well, he said kidnap them or take them out of the dryer. So are they kidnapping or killing? We should do
Yeah,
this real quick.
I read that as take him out, like kill him.
Oh, let's look at it more of like a kidnapping.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Defending a defender. Ready?
I am.
All right. Defend your client.
I was wrong. One sec. I didn't know I was gonna start. I forgot I was gonna talk first. Okay.
Well, you're not talking first. You're just on the defense first.
Just defending against the fact that
Oh, okay.
left
Well,
sock here, your client
No,
has,
he's
hired
innocent.
goblins.
he's innocent. I just would like to start that he is the right sock because he's on the right hand side of me. Just gonna put that out there real quick. So I think you've got the wrong guy entirely because this is clearly right sock. All right, to be serious. So
Damn.
see,
Damn. All right. How do you refute this? How do you refute that is not in fact right sock?
My refute is we have a GPS leading to nowhere, so the GPS that we have for left sock and right socks has disappeared because the goblins had taken right sock. We can't find them.
Defense.
see, you have a GPS leading to nowhere, and I have found what is a lost shoe, and this is witness of a hasty escape. Okay, a hasty escape, which means somebody had to have left on their own. If it's a hasty escape, and if it's on their own, then my client here could not have taken anybody out of anywhere because whoever left, it was of their own volition.
All right. I'd like to bring.
I don't know why they're socks.
I think you'd like to speak to your witness,
I would. I would.
dog.
Breaking news!
There's a breaking news, guys.
Oh God.
Goblins eating right socks?
Right socks?
Alright, dog. He's a good boy. Dog, do you belong to left sock or right sock? Which one is your owner?
Do I belong to right sock or left sock?
That's right. So the sock that was kidnapped or the one that was not?
I belong to the one that was not kidnapped.
Okay. Have you been near the scene of the crime?
I have not. I was in the pound.
You were what? What?
Yeah.
Why were you in the pound? Why weren't you with your owner?
I was
I
just
believe
at the
I believe he's in the pound because of
He said he was a
interaction
bad
with you
dog.
afterwards.
You're just a bad dog.
Okay, when was the last time you saw? Is this your owner? Right next to me, is this your owner?
Yes.
Okay. So not the one that was taken away. The
No.
owner,
So
which means that does confirm that this
Right sock.
is left sock.
No, you said that this is right sock.
Yeah, sorry, right sock, not left sock. I'm bad with reading. Okay. So
I would
just-
like to object.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, sorry, frog being.
It's a snack that smells bad.
Goldfish.
So I'd
Yeah.
like to make the claim
Welcome in,
that
Agent
our
Anime.
dog here being over at the pound is not a good dog and would not be able to properly identify right sock just because of like poor training. This damaged whistle is an obvious sign of that, and notice the chew marks across on it while they were being trained, and they just would not listen.
Damn. The defense.
Well,
Just some clarification. I was a bad dog because he said my owner was a bad dog.
Fair. Fair.
So,
I like it.
so I'm getting blamed for what he did or what he didn't do. So, yeah.
hey, you're supposed to be supporting me.
He is. He's saying that he's a bad dog not because of being like he's at the pound not because of himself.
Because of the crime they're accusing him.
Yeah.
I see.
Do you have any cards to help you?
I'm trying to remember what Dracor just said.
I was claiming that the whistle was chewed up because the dog was a bad dog and is not trustworthy to be able to tell if his owner is the right sock that you claim that.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Okay. So to prove that my client is in fact not left sock, and that that it's not left sock and it is right sock, is I've got a medical file. And if you connect the DNA of him with medical file, you can see it's the same thing. And his legal information on that medical file says right sock, not left sock.
Prosecutor.
The sock is on the stove.
Your cards are cooking right now, Ish. Your cards are kind of cooking.
Thank you. I'm trying really hard.
The HIPAA laws are in legal instances like this. HIPAA doesn't matter.
Well, though we can be claiming back and forth as to who
Plus-
the appropriate
plus-
Anakin.
owner of the dog is, I think we just have like a slight issue to where like this figurine here used to be a perfectly normal looking figurine or doll, but yet after it saw the goblins take right sock away, it has seen things that it shouldn't have, and now has a very worried look upon its face, as you might notice.
I have something to say.
What kind of figure? Oh, is that it? Would you like me to pass it on over?
Yeah, go ahead and pass it on over.
I think that the figure was scared not because of what it saw, but because of a midnight shriek, which was probably a ghost or an overly enthusiastic rat, not left sock taking right sock.
Breaking news! Breaking news!
Puppy and pound.
Puppy and Pound from Liar's Pants on Fire.
Damn. All right. I think it's a great time to bring in. I think it's a great time to bring in the other witness, which would be the police officer in this case.
Howdy, sir.
Howdy.
Right.
Howdy.
Prosecutor.
Cold light. That sounds terrible.
Yes, officer, would you or would you not say that you noticed some tampering with the dryer, allowing some potential goblins to try to get into the dryer and kidnap the other sock?
That is correct.
I'd also like to present some evidence in regards to this. Like, there is a damaged drill here, in addition to the cop's testimony that the dryer has been tampered with for the right sock to be taken out.
Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. For defense.
Well, I'd like to say that to combat your belief that the damage drill could have been done for that, There's also, I found near the site of the crime, supposedly, there's also a crushed can, which means there's more than just one thing that got destroyed that day. And we cannot guarantee that the drill was broken on the washing machine or the dryer, because we don't know the actual state of the dryer as it speaks. Do we or do we not, sir? What is the current state of the dryer?
Prosecutor?
Officer, would you be able to enlighten us on the current state of the dryer after investigation for evidence?
Ooh.
Yes, well, we talked about how it was damaged. Just
Austin,
like,
thank you for the
so if
subscription. You're
I
awesome.
can say
Thank you so
that,
much.
Thank you.
the drill must have been used on it in order for the drill to be damaged as well.
Well, crap. You know what? He did say that, didn't he?
All right. May I ask the officer, would it be possible that the dryer was never broken, or was broken afterwards?
No, because we always have it contained, so nothing like that would happen.
I have a question.
Defense.
What state was it? Was it stopped in the middle, or was it broken open? What state? What state was it in?
What state was in it? I'd have to go over the police files. I was
Is it
just
Louisiana?
a part of the investigation of where it happened. I wasn't the leading officer in it, so I have no regard as to what happened to it. I'm not the one that filed the report. I was
All right.
part of it.
This is not me trying to take favor inside, but why are you not the lead detective? Why are you not the lead police officer in this case, and why are you here then?
The lead detective has better stuff to do. They are the
Nice.
people that are actually working on a bigger case that involves this. So they're looking into maybe it tying
thank
to
you for
that. So
the
they sent me
10
in
gifted subs.
just to be able to give
Thank you.
the statement as to and what state the machine
Dracor, you
was
got a
in.
sub.
Woo!
You got gifted a sub, Dracor.
That's freaking.
I did?
Yeah. Now you can use all our emotes. Most of them.
Yo, I did.
Domino, thank you for the
Thank you,
gifted
Domino.
subs, and Austin, thank you for the sub. Thank you.
I would say the name, but I know better, so I will refer to it as shh. Thank you for the
Hello,
sub.
Domino.
Shh.
All right. I know we don't say it right, Domino. All right. Prosecutor. Why did you not? Oh, breaking news! Breaking news, guys!
We're breaking news! Dryer under arrest?
All right.
You know.
Current question. Hello, Oakville. Thank you so much for
Oh
coming
no,
in.
I'm prosecuting part.
Yeah, prosecutor. May I speak to you about this? Why did you not bring the expert himself in? Could you? What is your reasoning for bringing in just
Hi,
a
Oakville.
regular police officer?
Welcome.
Well,
if
notice
I
that
may-
we are inanimate objects with feelings because we're socks, and goblins are seeming to be more organic. So I wanted a organic police officer to try to assess more of the situation from a different standpoint.
Okay.
Yo!
All right. Defense.
I still have
Thank you
yet.
for the subs. Holy crap!
I still have
And
yet to
subs, man.
see.
Thank you.
I still have yet to see an explanation of why the lost shoe was there, the one that was a witness of a hasty escape, and I am confused why we're still acting as though my client here, Right Sock, is the criminal when this is about Left Sock, and the medical records that I provided earlier prove that this is in fact Right Sock, not Left Sock. I want to know why my client is still on the stand.
All right. So, prosecutor. So, are you trying to tell me you're prosecuting the wrong? You have no evidence showing that this is not in fact Right Sock. Any defense in this case?
I'm so sorry. I'm caught up in the middle of a hype train.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what? That's valid. But I'm lazy, and I don't want to say it again. I will. As soon as you're ready.
We'll give him a second.
Hi, Ryan
The
Scott.
breaking news. It's somebody fixed it. Fair.
But he fixed the news. It's broken.
My bad.
Since they triggered it and with all the gift subs, they got to level 3 hype train, and it caused a bunch of music. So if they get to the 4th level hype train, then it's gonna come up with even more music.
Hell yeah. Don't ever
Solid.
apologize about good things.
So
Mhm.
I totally missed everything that the defense had said.
Killer assist.
Bruh.
Would
I
you
was
be
so
able to
proud of it
summarize,
too.
please?
Literally Larkin. Let's go. Killer assist. I hope you're
Makes
enjoying
me
this.
happy to
This is
hear
freaking-
that we all got at
This
least
is
a couple
drama.
subs.
This is literally all drama, and I freaking am here for it.
Right?
Thanks.
And I'm over here
Let me
just
get-
sitting and drawing.
Everybody here? Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
what was it that the defense had said? Sorry.
All right. I was asking how you're going to explain. I am so sorry. That is not the button I wanted. I am so sorry.
It's over there.
Hello,
I was
Shakespeare.
I
I'm
was
sorry, I
trying
have
to press
narcolepsy.
tab.
Thank you so much, Shakespeare. Or shake my spear.
Hello, Shakespeare. Oh, they're calling me beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you very
You-
much.
Aww.
Prosecutor Dracor, I was asking you to explain the lost shoe that is a witness of somebody escaping, not that somebody was taken. I understand that the dryer was broken, but it doesn't explain the shoe. And I also want you to explain why my client here, Right Sock, is still
appreciate
on
it.
the stand.
Thank you so much.
Because the medical records I provided earlier prove that this is Right Sock, not Left Sock, who is in fact not being held responsible for the crime at hand. That's what I'd like you to explain, please. Hi, Abraham. I remember you. Fern looks good with the earrings.
You're a law student? Hell yeah. You can just see us butcher your future careers what I can.
Oh, could you give me back? Oh, there you go.
Should we just all go to sleep for the rest of this trial?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Please, Shane, go to bed.
I did go to bed.
So
gotta go
I
back to
have
bed.
this shady mail that was found and is actually identifying that those medical records were completely flip-flopped. That is actually left sock next to you, not right sock.
Defense?
So even though the medical record states
Oh,
that,
sorry.
it is actually swapped out. It was meant for the other.
Defense?
I don't have any evidence, but I do have word of mouth.
Alright, would you like to bring your
Wait,
witness back up?
no, remember? Shh, I wasn't done. Earlier on, in the thingy, I said that there was DNA connecting him and the medical records. They have his DNA on medical records, which means how could that get swapped out? Look at this guy. Look at his face.
The
Does
mail
he-
swap, yeah.
Shh. Does he look like he knows how to do that? No offense, but you look like an idiot. Does he look like he knows how to do that? Thank you.
Prosecutor?
He doesn't have to know how to do it.
He
It was
also doesn't
already
even
done
know
though.
He doesn't know that it's possible.
He doesn't
Hey,
have
man.
to be the one who initiated
Alright.
it though. It is shady mail. And
But
it
he
could have been
truly
done by the
believes-
goblins.
Oh, thank you.
He
Thank you for
truly
the follow.
believes. He truly believes that he is right.
Shakespeare,
sock.
thank you for the
Alright, you
follow.
explain
What about the
that.
goblins? Oh, any further for the hype train before it goes level 4?
I
Oh,
mean, in
three,
that case,
two,
straightforward. Can I have the thingy real quick? The thingy real quick.
Yeah.
The talkie button. I question
thank you for the
now.
hype train.
How do we even know if the goblins are the ones that did it, and we don't know if he's right sock or left sock for certain based on your evidence and my own evidence? And you're saying that the goblins did it, and that's why he doesn't need to know whether he's right sock or left sock. Does that not mean that he is innocent regardless because the goblins did everything involved?
Oh my god, that's actually really valid.
Well, damn.
Well,
Oh my
left sock
God.
had hired the goblins.
But
Where
you
did
said
it-
he doesn't matter.
Yeah, he just said it doesn't matter. And
You're
thank
trying
you for the
to you're trying to claim that right sock and left sock have swapped places. That's a completely different accusation compared to
That
what
was
is
the
at hand.
original accusation because that was the original belief, but now I'm curious why either of them are being tried at all. I never
Because
said
left
that.
sock is being accused of hiring the goblins.
witness.
You said it doesn't
Wait.
matter who's who. So you're just saying you want somebody, anybody on jail, anybody on trial for this.
Witness, do you want to say something?
You turn.
Yes, am I still being questioned, or?
No, you
Can
just
we
you have,
sit
the,
down?
you have the floor.
Oh, well, I haven't been asked any questions, so I can't
Oh.
answer any.
I've also never gotten my witness. I don't think I've gotten my. Oh wait, no, I have.
You
I
got
have.
your
Wrong
witness
trial.
right at the
Wrong
beginning,
trial.
but the
You're right.
officers spent
Wrong
it for
trial.
the majority of the time.
You want to talk to your dog? You want to talk to the
No.
dog?
No, I just noticed it and then I realized I was wrong. It's okay.
All right. Defense. It looks like defense has one last thing they can bring up. If not, I'll be ready to make my verdict. Or ask for closing statements.
Last thing I could say.
Thank you, Jinx. Much appreciated.
Before I say anything, Prosecutor Dracor, let's say my client is left socked. Let's say my client is the one that contacted the goblins. How did he contact the goblins to make them do this?
Alrighty. I'm gonna ask for what you like to happen. Would you like?
Wait, did you guys not hear me?
Yeah, we did.
No, we did.
Okay.
All right,
Okay, then why didn't
defendant,
you say anything, Dracor?
What's your?
It's not my turn.
Give him his turn real quick, please.
Oh.
But then again, you're making an accusation towards me rather than just defending.
Yeah.
I'm asking you a question. Because
Thank you for the head pats. Thank you, Shadow. Good to see you.
I want you to know that it could not have been done through a phone call or email because the last time that his phone, a dusty landline, was used was in 2005. More than 20 years ago. That's all. I don't have anything else to say.
Okay.
All of my big
alright.
brain is gone now. It's been
Alright,
shriveled away into nothing.
All right. Let's final statements. What you would like? Would you like him to be? All right, defendant. Would you like him to go scot-free, not guilty? Would you be willing to make a compromise for some time served? And prosecutor, what do you wish to for the defendant?
This is not left sock. This is not left sock.
So he's not guilty.
That is my. No, he's not.
Nope. Not guilty. Not prosecutor.
I believe I have provided enough evidence to say that the medical documents stating that that is not left sock and that is right sock can be refuted. Though with the hiring of the goblins, enough of the statements back and forth have not necessarily indicated so much on defense side whether or not the hiring of them did not occur, but any further evidence is not able to be presented in this particular court hearing.
So
My brain hurts. Those were a lot of big words.
what's your verdict? What do you want? Time served. What are you wishing to?
I would say time
see?
served. It does not require the death penalty. The hiring of the goblins that have taken right sock, we have yet to find right sock or the.
The problem is now I want to go not guilty after you said that. We're not sure. Damn, I'm on the fence. All right.
Could we call the policeman back over to the stand for questioning?
Sure.
All right, officer, I'd like to ask you,
that way too, Domino.
do you have any further statements to make on the potential of left sock hiring goblins to take the right sock out of the dryer? Granted the
Yes.
evidence that we provided before.
Yes. If this is right sock, what happened to left sock? And how has right sock?
Hi, Lady
been
Serene
taken
and
out of the
Beans.
dryer?
Hi. Sorry, I missed your
So
message.
That sounds like a whole nother argument
It's
on
close.
things that we could take.
So, did he hire himself to be taken out?
Let me see if I can just angle the
Valid
camera
left
so I
sock.
don't have to move it.
Is he a pair of
Imitating to
socks?
be right sock.
Is he a pair of socks? Is he both parties?
Sorry, yawning. Oh my
Exactly.
goodness.
He could just be trying to. So he could be left sock, as Dracor said, is you have the documents showing that it is left sock.
No, he has documents saying he's right sock.
No, he has documents refuting that he is
Oh, got it.
right sock, showing that he is actually left sock.
How do we know that his documents are real?
That is
True.
correct.
Damn.
For all we
And
know, he's
I've-
working with the goblins.
It's probably my left sock too, because all mine are mismatched. Damn.
I think a lot of
crazy.
us have
That's
mismatched socks.
crazy.
Hi, Umbreon! Thanks for standing up.
Low-key,
That's
not
so
guilty,
nice.
left row, run free.
Aw, Umbreon told a person that said this was boring to go leave. That's so nice, Umbreon.
I want to say not guilty, and I want to say guilty. It's like right in the middle. Lady Serene, what do you think?
I I don't know.
Yes, you do, Lady Serene. You feel it in your heart.
I just do draw. I do my little doodles.
I thought you said you just do drugs, and I was like, okay.
Leave it to chat.
Yes, chat can be a better judge than I.
Poll, chat. I'll do the poll.
You got it? Alright, do it for like 30 seconds, because it's fast.
I was wrong.
To be honest with all of you, though, I wasn't
I
paying
didn't do
attention
it.
to most
No,
of
I got
that.
this. Wait, it's this button. I got it.
Oh my god. I'm so...
I can't type.
Leave it to Dracor and Ish to be the ones that make it hard.
I can't type. It's broken. Hold on. This is
I put a
embarrassing.
poll up asking for a verdict for 1 minute. I couldn't do it for 30 seconds. So I think you can do it for 30 seconds. Anyway, chat, vote. Do you think guilty or not guilty? I put guilty or innocent so they wouldn't read message. Guilty or innocent?
Fern, it won't let me type it.
I got
So
it.
I'll have my vote and then
Okay.
we'll just add it to your guys' count.
This is stupid. Why is it broken?
It's
crashes
coming
my
down
Twitch.
to the jury.
Because I'm trying to do it on my phone and it keeps crashing my phone.
1
Which
minute.
is awesome. Guilty or not
minute.
guilty?
Tippity tap 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 tap. Tippity
Get in
tap.
the poll,
Tip tap.
Domino. Oh
Kaboots.
god.
Why would you do that?
Good job, Ish. Good job.
Thank
Oh, it's
you.
it is 50-50 on our side, Dracor.
I've got 2 guilty and 1 innocent.
Oh, now it's still 50. Because we have 3 and 2 for not guilty.
Yeah, my ended with
Embryon says not guilty.
So
Who
yes,
has
it's
somebody
split at 50-50 right now. It is at 4 guilty and 4... Oh, nope, 5 not guilty. 4 guilty, 5 not guilty in total count.
6 not guilty if we include Embryon over on TikTok.
Alright, I think we're gonna go with not guilty. Ish, you won your first case.
Yay!
Woo! Good job, Ish.
Thank you.
Not
Massive
guilty.
party.
They threw a massive party so wild that no one remembered. The next day, woke up and oh, never mind. It does say the same thing. Let's go. Good job, Ish.
I thought they'd have a different thing, like something new to put. It would be funny to where it'd just be like, now that they have been found not guilty, they pleaded, or I don't know. It'd be funny if
Thank
they
you, guys.
somehow were like guilty.
Does every still have time to do more, or because I want to go
It's
again.
3 o'clock.
Well, we've been going for 3 hours.
I do, but I want to do another one. Ish, are you done? Are you tapped out?
We can save it for next.
I'm gonna tap
Yeah,
out,
we can
guys.
Okay. I guess we're tapping out.
That's all good.
In
Maybe
Lady
next
Serene's
time.
defense-
We really got into
Hi,
it in
Judith.
those last couple.
Oh
In
my
Lady
god.
Serene's defense, she was probably kind of bored in this last one.
Just
Yeah.
just a tad. I'm sorry. And to be honest with all of you, when you
There we go.
and to be honest,
Sorry about that.
I kind of wasn't paying attention to the last part.
Lady Serene, I never helped you with your drawing thing.
That's fine.
It's kind of a shame that you
fine, it
can't post
happens.
more headlines.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, 4 or 5 headlines maybe?
Otherwise, I would have just kept
You don't
pumping
find it?
headlines out, just like one after another.
So
That was-
Austin, for us, it's
6:51.
6:51. What's that in military time though?
Very true.
1851.
Okay.
Thanks for the follow, Umbreon.
Rion, thanks for coming over to Twitch.
Oh my god.
Alright,
GG's,
I'm
I gotta
gonna
run back
deafen
and
my
grab it.
end
Okay, bye,
of
Julio.
momentarily. BRB. All right, you lovely, amazing people. Thank you so much for coming to court with me. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of chaos and a bunch of little jokes. I hope to see you guys next stream as well. YouTube, thank you for stopping by, saying hi, and hanging out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I can't wait to have you in the family. Until next time, YouTube.